Club. So I'm just going to turn it over to us, just hanging out and crocheting. Welcome to Fortunate Creations, you guys, and this is Crochet Club. What'd you drop?
I dropped my needle, my tapestry needle. It's gone right at the beginning.
And I don't have my glasses on, so here I am looking for something I can't.
Don't focus on me.
Is it?
Got it?
What color is it? Oh, it's right there.
Yeah, nailed it.
Oh. What color is it? It's the one that's in your foot. It's the one that's stuck in your foot.
Wait. You would be my luck.
Yeah, so I'm trying this. I don't know. I must warn you ahead of time, I'm really tired and kind of goofy because I had to babysit my grandson last night. And my daughter didn't get home till after midnight. So for someone who goes to bed at 9, midnight is like, hey, what are we doing? So that happened. What are you building?
A mitten.
Oh, are you going to do 2 of them or just?
I'm looking for a one-handed person. That's what I told my daughter. I brought one over to her, a little one for her niece. And I said, would this fit Nola? And my son-in-law says, why Joni bring one?
Right, Joni, bring one.
I said, I'm looking for a one-handed kid. I said, I want to make sure it fits.
Yeah. Well, you see, that's my problem with mittens and booties because I don't like to make 2 of the same thing.
Yeah.
I just don't. It's okay on the Addy, which I almost brought today, but I wanted to work on this instead. Good catch. Luna, can they see? Yes. Can you hold up your adorablest things I've ever seen ever?
I'll make it easier. I'll get 2. Do you want me to just bring it over there to them?
Yes, if you would. So he takes patterns and look at how adorable they are. He alters them and makes them his own.
Oh my God, that's great.
That's so cute.
It is.
Make a little set of Grim Reapers. For
You could make a
the
chess
dining
set.
room.
Oh!
All
You
right.
may have that idea. You may have it. Make a chess set. I love how cute they are. Look at them. I absolutely love them. They're so...
I think I'm shaking.
Oh, that's so cool. So why is this giving me fits? So we were just talking about Tunisian crochet. It is my latest obsession.
Okay, what it is?
It's sort of like, in my head, it's a combination of knit and crochet.
Okay.
So I'm loving it. I'm absolutely loving it. So, sorry, I'm trying to concentrate. You're hearing this?
No. I'm wondering if you had something with you that shows
What Tunisian is?
Yeah.
No, because, that's how I roll.
Okay.
And then
Keep them guessing.
yeah, so I will show you when I'm done fighting with this.
Okay.
I just want to see if I can
Go ahead.
get this to the... Oi. Okay. Oh, maybe I can. So I heard my grandson cry for the first time. It was all my fault. Technically, it was all his fault because he wanted to go to sleep so bad and he just wouldn't let himself. And I just kept saying, honey, Grandma knows, because I do. At least I can get up and crochet when I can't sleep. And finally, so he fell asleep on my chest. Okay. And I'm sitting there. I'm like, okay, my arm's falling asleep, right? The baby's sound asleep right here. My arm's sound asleep. I'm not moving. And then I heard in the back of my head, I heard my daughter say, I don't want to raise a kid that needs to be held whenever they sleep. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to be the good grandma and I'm going to get up and I'm going to put him in his pack and play.
Oh.
That's a setup.
It was horrible.
She set you up.
The second his little body touched it, his eyes popped open and he grins at me and kicks his little feet. And I'm like, okay, walk away, shh. And then he went from grinning to wah! And I'm like, okay, worst grandma on the planet. Of course, I picked him back up. 2 hours later, we both fell asleep on the couch, and that's where we stayed until Mom got home because I wasn't chancing that again. I said, honey, I'm really sorry, but he won, and I'm not moving him. You can move him. I'm not moving him. So he and I slept on the couch.
I had my nephew for a summer, and I was like, listen, this is your room. It's really yours. Like, not mine. I'm not coming in here. It's gonna be yours. And I got him so excited that he took it, and it was his room and everything. And then my sister said, "What do you mean?
What are you, crazy?"
Yeah, I was like, it's like, do you understand how hard it was to get him to like be so excited for his own room?
Aww.
Well, he was back in my room that night.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I get it. I shared a room with my sister forever. I couldn't imagine when I was little having to have my own room. Of course, my house seemed so huge when I was growing up. It so wasn't. It was so little. I look at it now, I'm like, how did 7 kids, 1 bathroom?
Oh yeah, how?
I don't think my
Like
brother.
the Waltons.
It was more like Little House on the Prairie. But it was 9 people in a house with 1 bathroom.
Oh God.
And my poor brother was the only boy. And that's the only time you'll hear me take sympathy on my brother. If you guys watch my show at all, you will know my brother is not one that needs sympathy. He's so fun. In his defense, he did grow up with all girls and him.
Oh.
So, share his pain, somebody. This is going a little bit better. So, I got my first official booking for...
Oh, you did?
I did. I can't believe it. I even got the deposit and everything. So, here's the caveat to that. So, I started a business.
Okay.
Fortunate Creations Events. So what it is hosted birthday parties in the home or wherever you choose. If they rent out a hall, I'll go there or whatever. So you pick the theme of the party, tell me how many kids it is. I bring everything. I do the craft with the kids, and then I clean up and I go on my way.
Oh yeah, made it get fancy. That'll save a lot of people, huh?
Right?
Do you
So
do Legos though?
no,
I know how much you love
bite
those.
your tongue with the Legos. No.
No Lego.
No Legos. Oy. So I'll laugh it up, Luna. So this lady, she books it with me, right? Through Marketplace. Not through my website, which is still under construction, but anyway. She books it through Marketplace. She wants to do, so I have driftwood.
Okay.
And you can make, hello!
Hello.
And you can make sun catchers with the driftwood, okay? And that's a craft. You screw the things in and make them.
Okay, Chris, over there.
So I get all the driftwood, I get all the beads, I make everything. She changed her mind. Can we do rock painting instead? I'm like, oh, of course you can. Of course you can.
Oh, well, you're set up for the next event.
Oh,
That's the good part.
that's what I said as I was putting it away. I said, okay, so because they were 5 years old, I went ahead and I made the chains. Instead of having the kids thread the beads, I went ahead and threaded the beads for them. So all they had to do was hook them on the hooks, right? So now I have 50 chains of beads all ready to go for the next event.
All
There
right.
you go.
So knock
Listen,
on wood, there
sil-
is a next
silver
one.
lining.
Here's some more.
Oh, well, thank you.
You're welcome. And more.
Oh. Melissa, if you're watching, it's books and it's not my fault. But of course I am in the library, so
Oh,
It
we're
is-
talking to people.
we are. You are on live. If you want to come up here and be on.
No, there's
Oh,
no
come on.
comfy chairs over
Or
here.
there's one behind Luna if you
I'll
want.
move one for you.
No, that's
But
okay.
anyway, Fritzy and I had to go out and walk the road today and pick up rocks.
Did the dog pick up rocks with you?
Well, no, he sat in his stroller while I picked up the rocks. But
When is your event?
it is Saturday
Mm.
at 2.
I'm just like, I,
Stop me right in my tracks,
A
right?
little trick or treat bag there.
Yeah.
I could have sworn I
If you save it
put.
for Halloween, you can just get us coming to your house.
Hook or treat? No, wait, that's not. I can't. No. I take those back.
Hook or treat. You know you're
I take them
bonkers.
back. I take it.
Not quite, not too good.
I'm good. I
I really wish you could be my brother.
I take it back.
Between the things you two say, boy,
Oh.
you'd just be like,
Oh, I love these. I will. Oh, 7mm. I'll share all but that one. I don't have enough 7s to share. There you
oh
go.
my gosh. So hi everybody.
Hello, how are
Hello.
you?
Hey, so what is your first name again?
Sue.
I thought so, because I ran across somebody, and I can never remember who I'm talking to.
Yep.
I ran across somebody in the past 2 weeks who asked me if I knew a Sue who owned guinea hens.
Oh,
Alright.
not
Those
anymore.
things must be haunting you.
Not anymore.
One's dead.
Somebody
they
ran
did
it over
that?
on
Somebody
purpose.
ran it over.
Oh.
And then my daughter went to work
People
today
just-
and she says, Mom, I think the other one is gone. She says, I see something in the road.
Oh no.
Oh.
So I went down the road to see if it wasn't. It wasn't.
Oh, good.
And she showed up. Henrietta, we named her.
Oh.
Henrietta showed up for some
Oh, so
breakfast.
now she has a name.
She's
Yeah.
alone. I feel bad about that.
Yeah.
It's kind of sad.
Do you still want to get rid of her,
I don't
or have you adopted her now?
Right. She's named her. I'm just putting it out there.
I know.
I'm just
I
saying.
was kind of.
She crocheted her hat.
Not
She
quite.
got
You crochet.
No. Don't take this the wrong way. I was kind
Don't take it the wrong
of. When my
way.
daughter told me she was.
You were kind of
I was
relieved.
kind of relieved that I wouldn't have to worry about this winter. And then she's back. I said, oh man.
Right. Well, if it's
Well, I
any
know somebody
consolation,
who
she'll
might
know.
take her if.
If they can come get her,
If you're
they can
willing.
have her.
Uh,
She doesn't always show up.
She doesn't always show
I
up.
mean, she shows up like for a meal now and then.
Luna might be interested.
There you go, Luna. You can have her.
Oh, that's right. You did want it.
I mean, I have no problem. Whereabouts are you at?
On Hayes Road.
Just make that a little bigger. It would fit her.
I actually thought about making little ones. I was sitting out there with the chickens yesterday crocheting this one that I'm on right
You
now.
could
And
absolutely.
I was like, man, I could just make it with a little harness to just ride on your
Oh,
back for Halloween.
absolutely.
Oh my gosh.
Goodness.
And then I considered, am I crazy?
Yes, but that's all right.
So is that a crocheted figure?
Look at what he did.
Could you please pass
Little
it over
Grim Reapers.
here?
I'm afraid to touch him.
I'm
Oh,
not.
no,
That's what I
you're
was gonna
good.
say. I'm not touching them.
Aren't they
Little
adorable?
itty bitty Grim Reapers.
Aren't they cute?
I'm telling
my
you, you should do a
gosh.
chess set.
I'm now
are you
thinking
selling
that.
these?
Do you want one?
I would love one.
Take that one.
How much you want for it?
For you, free.
Oh my God!
Oh,
You gotta be kidding.
That is, you need to make a chess set. I'm telling you. That
Yes,
could be the rook.
that would be a. Oh my
That
gosh,
could be the
Luna,
rook.
Thank
now I have to get a whole set
you.
for
I'm
chess
just
now.
saying.
These are fabulous.
Aren't they awesome?
how many in a chess set?
A lot. Keep going.
Oh my god! I have to say.
Or you
That,
may
that,
see
that
us.
one's all mine for when the
Unbelievable.
chess set's done.
Right? I'm like, well, that's
Might
a lot.
need it
Or that could be the pawns.
Do you need
Or
it
the
back?
rook. Doesn't the rook
Well,
have
now I have to look. No. I was messing with you.
Wow.
I really think you need
You
to
know,
do a
he's
chess
really
set.
good at messing with people. What did you do to me last week, or not last week, the week before?
Yeah.
I'm giving him a ride over there, and he's saying something. And I'm just taking him quite seriously. I wish I could remember what you were doing, because you made me crack up laughing.
I got you telling your stories again, and
Oh well,
then you
yeah.
got so mad at me.
Well, not mad. Oh well, you did that too. So weeks ago, I told him this story about my friend Janice, who went into the Navy. She was a career person, and when she got out, she called me and she said, "This person is going to call you to ask you some questions about me, so I can get paid for retirement." And when he did, I answered the phone. Now, I never asked Janice what she did for work, because she told me right from the beginning it was classified. My dad had a classified job, and I
Yeah.
couldn't talk to
So
him.
you know better, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I just never asked her. So he calls me up and he says, did your friend Janice tell you that I'm calling to ask you some questions? And I said, yeah, go ahead. So he says, "Did you know what she did for it?" First thing he says, "Do you know what she did for a job?" And I said,
Oh,
"I have
it's a
no
trap.
idea. I have no idea."
Right? It's a trap. I don't know if they
Well,
can see
it could
me.
have been.
I
They
don't
can't
like
see.
one.
I might have to move closer to you. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, of course.
I'll be all in your space.
I don't have a bubble. I was
I'll
on
be all
submarines for
up in
years.
your space. But go ahead.
So,
I'm
do
sorry.
these people know how pretty he is?
They do now. They do. He's no longer our secret.
Sorry, I missed last week. I had work.
Yeah, I was a little mad.
You missed
Sorry.
last week too. I didn't come last week
Oh,
either.
okay.
I thought it was because I told you guys I was going to go live. I'm
Oh,
like, oh,
I thought that's what
forget
you
it.
would feel like it was.
See?
So anyway, I'm telling Luna this story about, the guy calling me. I had no idea. My friend of over 40 years, no, at that point 20 years, so I'm sorry, was second in command on a ship of 4,000 people. And I
Wow.
gotta tell you, she is about 4'10",
Ah,
never raises her voice above a whisper. So for him to tell me she was second in command on a ship of 4,000 people,
wow.
I just burst out laughing. And I said, "What are you laughing at?" And I said, "Well, have you met her?"
Have you seen this little person?
Yes. So anyway, I called her afterward, and I said to her, "I didn't know you did that." And she goes, "Well, I never told you." That makes sense.
Duh.
Okay, so I told this story to Luna weeks
Hi.
ago.
Hi. I was here on time, believe it or not.
She
Hmm.
was. I saw her in the
You just been
parking lot.
jibber jabbing?
Yeah, I was talking with the matron about.
Yep.
Sorry.
Oh, that's all right. So I don't know what got me going. 2
Well, that
weeks
was
ago, I started
good.
telling the story all over again, and the look
Oh.
on his face.
Yeah.
And I said,
The nitty gritty.
I got partway through it, and I said, "Did I tell you this story
Good.
before?" And he goes, "Well, yeah." And I said,
Great.
"I am not telling you again."
I thought you were going to say she was the one who ran your ship. I was going to be like, oh my God, forget it.
No.
I got to go.
That would be a small world.
Right?
Oh,
When
it
we
would
found
be.
out we were both doing funerals, because
Yes.
funeral processions for the military during COVID.
Oh.
We stood side by side at one point.
Wow.
Yeah,
He says, "I thought you looked familiar."
Wow. So I'm watching that series Grey's Anatomy, and I'm just now up to season 17, which is about the pandemic.
Mm-hmm.
Whew, they are playing good parts on this. The acting on this one is amazing. They're really showing the stress and how overwhelmed they are, and it's really cool.
Mhm.
I was impressed because at first I was like, maybe I'll skip this season because I don't want to go through this again. But they're really doing a good job with it.
I haven't dived into Grey's Anatomy, so I got nothing.
Oh,
Don't even bother me. Because
So
it's
So
a
you have
soap
that
opera.
pattern
Well,
memorized?
of course
Soap
it is.
opera.
of
Luna, do
course
you have that
it's-
You
pattern
want soap
memorized
operas?
already?
For the most part, this is the third one.
Yeah, so once you do, yeah.
Yeah, like I know the arms. I can.
So
go
how
through
many
that
are
real
in a
quick.
chess set?
Now I gotta Google.
You gotta Google it. I can't look.
This one is specifically for my
And what
friend.
are
He
you gonna
wanted
do
the
for the
sights
white
bigger,
ones?
so I had to put a rock in here to get it to not fall over.
Are you gonna make little angels for the white ones?
Oh, that would be neat. I'd have to come up with
See?
something for each one of the pieces.
Well, you could do the rooks the same. Those are the little teeny ones that stand up front that you always sacrifice, right?
I also gotta. I haven't done wood.
Take one for the team, dude.
I haven't done wood burning in a while, but I gotta make a
Uh-huh.
whole board now for it too.
Oh, you're so welcome.
Didn't you say you knew
You
how
got-
to
you
make
got
wood?
a
You're
sheet
so
of
welcome.
board,
Guess
too?
who I met up at the store?
You crochet a board
Joanne.
for that too.
She
Who?
said, Joanne.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
She actually messaged me.
You son of a
she said,
gun.
hi, Barry.
This is just, I can't believe
She
I think
messaged
Grim
me.
Reaper's adorable.
Yes.
You got new friends.
No, thank you. I don't have ugly friends like that.
I think the funniest thing I've ever heard out of your mouth was when someone said to you, "Why are you doing that way?" And you turned right without missing a beat. Well, because you weren't here to tell me how to do it. That was the funniest thing I ever heard. I was just like, "Oh snap! Yes, you did."
That's funny.
I have that meeting Thursday night,
Oh,
the after fair meeting.
Are you looking forward to
I
it?
kind of am because I don't know what I'm in for. I kind of enjoy new things where I don't really know what I'm going into.
Oh boy, she likes going into furnaces and
Sure, why not?
live furnaces.
Why not?
Yes, yes.
I'm a little bummed that I'm not camping this weekend, but I might go Saturday.
Ooh.
I might go Saturday. My camper's all set up and I have heat, and why not? Boy, the coyotes were bad last weekend.
Oh, really?
Oh, to the point where, like, we could hear them when we were at the fire. And we can hear them yipping, because we've got the music on pretty loud. So when the music switches sounds, we can hear them yipping. So then it's time to go in, and I always sleep with the window open because I like the fresh air. But I put a fan on loud enough so that Fritzy can't hear them. They were loud enough
Did they
and close.
bother him?
They scared him this time.
Oh.
Normally he doesn't even acknowledge. He'll lift his head and then just put it down like whatever. But this weekend he was sitting up and looking this way and that out the window.
They must have been real close then.
They were close. They were close enough for my brother to go out his camper and
Take a
shoot
pot
off.
shot?
He shot off his rifle up in the air.
I thought that was just the norm for
Just
him.
he's the rootinest, tootinest. He just yelled. He's like, "Knock it off!" And he shot the rifle. And they quieted for about an hour, but they were close.
There's a guy who lives out in Johnsonville, and I was dating him for a little bit. And on one of the things he asked me if I wanted to do was go up to a local farm and shoot coyotes for a date.
Yes. Did you say yes?
Absolutely.
Why, I never knew I
Thought
wanted
you'd
to
never
do that,
ask.
but yes.
But he didn't take me up there to shoot coyotes. I was so disappointed.
Well, and the only reason I say something like that is because a good example of how brutal coyotes are,
Oh, they are.
they'll kill just to practice.
Yep.
They don't kill just to eat. So they'll kill just to practice. So that happened, my daughter's father-in-law, they literally killed a baby fawn right in front of his house and then just walked away.
Oh.
It's like they're just practicing, which I get it. You've got to teach the babies, but eat it. What are
And
you
when they're
doing?
whooping and hollering the most, that means they've got to kill.
They've got something that cornered that they're about to
Yeah.
kill. Yeah. And the thing is, I first heard like a
I hate
little
to hear
baby
that.
going whoo, 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 like a little practicing howling.
Mhm.
And then I heard the whole pack. So that means
Uh,
they were teaching that baby. They had something cornered, and they were close. They were about a field away, which is a
Little
little
stinkers.
too close for comfort. I don't like hurting animals, but I also don't like vicious animals that kill just for the,
Right.
the practice, I guess. But
Now, are you talking about human animals?
oh, speaking of animals, I saw a beautiful fox on the way home at midnight last night.
Oh,
So pretty. Long fluffy tail out behind it, just running across the road. It's really pretty.
are you making a pumpkin?
Yes. I have something in my head. I don't know how it's gonna work.
Trying to remember,
But I've
because
got it in
somebody
here and I'm
told
gonna
me
try.
It wasn't like Sharon
we'll see what
Bassett
happens.
or anybody like that. It was somebody told me
I
out of
see
the
her at the
village.
shop and say, and I want to say to her, I hope you're happy.
Does she know who you are?
No.
Don't tell her.
Hello.
No, that's what I.
Hey, welcome. I'm gonna come a little closer to you.
Get in here.
Hope I don't smell bad.
Yeah, you can sit here.
Oh.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Hello, darling. How are you? Are you going to the meeting Thursday or no? Because
What meeting Thursday?
it was for the fair.
Just a no.
I think it's just superintendents maybe.
Okay.
You're a superintendent, aren't you?
No, I'm just bossy.
Yeah.
I got the yard.
Bossy doesn't help in that fair.
Bossy?
I'm not bossy.
Mhm.
Oh my gosh.
Downright mean only helps in that fair.
You know.
Oh, that's just those
Yeah,
ones that are.
right.
I don't
Where are you going?
understand. I'm
Get the
here,
chair.
here.
Oh, all right.
1, 2.
There's one right here.
It's
There's
because
6
I
of
missed one.
There
Oh.
might be,
I thought you were asking
There's
how
a
many
chair right
people,
here.
so Wait.
I understand
Yeah,
that, but there
6.
might be people coming, you know how they come late.
I do know how they come
I mean,
late.
like I just
Like
did.
me. I
I
invited
do know how
my,
You were
some
on
people
time.
come late. Now,
Well, the girls get out at school. a
should I
little
just do
later.
one more row and then attach it to here, or should I?
So Kim,
Because
are
I
the,
kind of want it to go in the middle with a mouth, right?
Are you looking for just like straight there, like 2D or 3D?
2.
Then yeah, up and connect.
Yeah, up and around, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yes.
I didn't know if you were gonna like poof it up here and just fill it with stuffing. Or...
because I still can, right?
Yeah.
If I go up and around, then I can fill it.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Are the people who are watching the same people who are on your 8:30?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Hi, everybody.
Yeah, only they're the members, so they're
Uh-huh.
they're my actual members,
Uh-huh.
not just subscribers.
Oh.
So
So did they think we were nuts? And you better
Oh, I'm
protect
sure
yourself.
they loved it.
Get yourself a gang of
they loved it, so that's why we're
Oh.
here. That's why we're here.
They didn't tell you to get yourself a gang of foxes or something to
No.
protect yourself.
No, so far so good.
But of course, it's been a week since I did anything on this, so I don't even. I gotta start over again.
So everybody thinks I know everybody around here.
Everybody
do.
knows everybody, don't
She's
you?
a new one.
Everybody.
No, I
knows
see her in the market all the time, and
I'm
I'm
just
just
gonna
Oh, I was in. Oh.
Okay.
Something.
No,
That had
somebody
to
will
be
start
the
now.
dumbest thing I ever heard in my life,
You don't need. I'm just gonna keep.
no,
going
she
out
doesn't
here.
know who I am.
and I won't tell her.
Keep it that. I'm gonna keep it.
Oh, I'm telling everybody. I don't even know what you're talking about, but I'm telling everybody.
Sharon Bassett, who owns the guinea hens. They're owned.
And she
Somebody-
lives
Oh.
about, you
No,
live at
somebody
least a
killed
mile
one and
away
the other
from her,
one-
right?
Yeah, I remember that from last
Yeah.
week.
So you live about a mile away from her, right?
Yeah, about that.
Her
So
guinea
why
hens
didn't she
wandered a
take care of
mile.
her guinea pig?
You ready for totally
Yeah,
random?
those are hers.
Go for it.
I'm having
Why didn't she
tacos
take
for
care of her?
dinner. I'm
Why
so
she let me
excited.
go over to her house?
I
They
tried a
must
crepe
think
for the
sweet
first time the other
cold.
day.
Yeah.
We are
Wow.
curious
And-
about that,
It was
Mary.
delicious.
She told me.
Chicken
Their
pesto.
guinea hens, they do what
Nice.
they want.
There's a crepe place in Burnt
And
Hills.
if you think you're good enough,
It's hidden, but you get it's really
and
good
let me
stuff.
know so I can.
I was
watch
in
the show.
Albany and I was crossing the street because I was gonna go get
I'm
coffee.
calling the
Yeah.
police on you,
And this
that's
lady
what I'm
comes
doing.
running out
You're a
screaming,
neglectful.
"Excuse me, sir!
Oh.
Excuse me!" And I was like, "Did I do
What?
something wrong?" So I
Right?
stopped because it was just 1 foot out in the
Right?
road.
Good.
I turned around. She's like, "I just wanted to tell you I love your hair." And I was
Oh,
like,
That's fine. That's fine.
Thank you. As I'm getting hit by a car,
Be
I can't.
careful
It's
coming home.
awesome.
I don't need anything.
Okay.
Just you
I didn't.
and
I wasn't
be
wearing a
careful.
hat or anything, so
Is
it was
it-
all out.
Is it more dangerous
Yes,
than
if you
civil
get
war?
home first.
I said I wanted. She's like, "I'm sorry,
you.
I didn't mean to scare you." or
Albany's
anything.
terrifying to me.
I
Anyway.
just-
Oh, it is.
Your hair is just gorgeous, and I just had to tell you.
Was it an older
Okay,
lady or
so-
just?
Yeah, and so next thing I knew, I was in her shop where she sells crepes, and I'm trying a crepe for the first time.
How was it today?
You've never tried a crepe before?
Candy
Never had
little
one.
boy.
It was- Listen, all you gotta do is have the back of the trunk filled with books and coffee,
Right?
and I'm good to go.
Put a crochet hook in there and I'm yours. That's all there is to it.
Listen,
Oh my
my
god!
mother
How did
asked
you
me.
get through the Navy?
He's probably still in it. He's
We won't-
just not
we
letting
won't
us
mention
know.
those
He's never
secrets.
told us.
You know, I had a terrible time as a Patriot Guard rider trying to stand there for a half hour at a time, perfectly still. You can't bat an eyelash. You gotta be straight up and down, hold that flag just right and everything, not even a move of a muscle, right? I'm standing there, and the idiots next to me are always cracking jokes out of the side of their mouth at me because they knew they could get me to laugh.
No, I
Worst
couldn't
time
stand stuff.
ever at a funeral.
It's.
You just gotta go to sleep.
Is there a good time at a funeral? I'm just wondering because it hasn't been one I've been to.
No,
Yeah,
no.
I mean, you can
but-
make them.
With a camera.
But getting hugs from the mourners.
Yeah.
was
Yeah.
really touching.
I mean, some people want their funeral to be fun.
I had a good laugh at a funeral.
Did you?
Actually, it was my mom's, and my ex-husband was standing next to me, and I didn't realize it, and I thought it was my husband, and I reached down and I touched his backside,
Oh.
so he was close to me. So he's standing there, he says, "You like touching your ex-husband's butt?"
Oh,
Oh my gosh.
not anymore.
I said, "Oh my God."
Oh, that's too
I
funny.
must have had the mental illness as soon as you walked in.
It's the grief. It's all the grief.
It
Blame it all on the grief.
lightened the mood.
Sure, it did. Oh, that's something.
He said, my daughter says, "Too bad Nanny wasn't here. She would have loved that."
So I have a story for you guys. Now, everybody on the live already heard this on my morning show, but I gotta tell you guys because it's you guys and you're not gonna believe this. So
Probably
over the
not.
weekend was the Schoharie Village-wide garage sale. Okay,
Yes.
so that's out west. Oh, so there's stuff everywhere, including fried dough. Thank you very much. Yes, I did have some. So we're going through this whole town, and now there's this huge parking lot, kind of like the one up here by the Stop and Shop and Save and whatever that is. And they've got things all set up. So I see this booth. Next to the booth is boxes of crochet hooks
Oh my
and yarn
gosh.
and needles. And I'm like, my brain starts going whoop, whoop, whoop. So I got Fritzy in the stroller and I'm going beeline. My sister's like, where are you going? I said, I see crochet. So I go over. And of course, this kicks in. I'm like, I will give you one price for whatever's in this box. I
You
grab a
gotta
box.
be careful you don't aspirate.
You ready? I grabbed this box, and what did she say to me? No, I can't sell you that because my daughter's going to start crocheting.
What's
it out there
Well,
for?
So she says to me, you can pick a couple things, but you can't have it all because I got to bring some home to my daughter. I'm like,
Oh my
Leave
gosh.
some home.
so I'm like, okay. So I picked a few things,
Oh.
and then I
Oh.
turn around, and there's this bucket
I would have
of.
threw him at her, I think.
I was so annoyed. I was really
Okay,
annoyed.
let's do the diving.
But it
thing.
gets so better. It gets so better. So I go around the table and there's this tote of high-end, really high-end merino wool,
Oh my
baby
gosh.
alpaca,
Oh.
silk,
Wow.
you name it, bamboo. I mean, this stuff was
And that
beautiful.
wasn't for sale either.
So I said, how much are you selling the wool for? I'm trying to do the poker face. Don't show your cards
Yeah.
because I
Right.
was.
I hear you.
She goes, well, you know, it's really high-end stuff. And I'm like, I'm just nodding. She goes, well, I can't sell it all to you because my daughter's gonna. I said, okay.
Is that is
I
your
said, okay.
daughter? Is your daughter the
So-
one that has all the crochet?
So I
hooks
said,
too?
right. So I said to her, I said, all right, I'll pick out 10 and you tell me what you. So I pick out 10. They were $1 a piece.
That's what she says for high end.
$1 a piece. I lost my mind. I'm like, what? I couldn't get it in the stroller fast enough. So my brother comes up behind me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
My brother comes up behind me and goes, why don't you offer her one price for the whole thing?
I didn't think
I would
about
turn
it.
around and
She
say,
says,
shut up.
what? She turns around and says to him, no, I can't do that because my daughter wants to learn to crochet. He turns around and goes, well, then what the hell are you here for?
Yep.
Good for him.
Leave it to my brother. What the hell are you here for? He said. It was
What'd she
so
say?
funny.
Conversation
Well, I just-
starter.
I just didn't
apparently.
get a chance to dig through everything, so I just brought everything. And
Oh.
you're nuts. You're absolutely. I literally could have filled the Jeep with everything she had there.
Oh wow.
And so it's burning in my head. I'm like, I should have grabbed more. I should have grabbed more.
That's why you gotta get a mustache and go back.
So I went back. So I went home. I'm sitting at the camper.
This is why I can't concentrate.
I'm sitting at the camper, and I'm like, I want to go back. I want to go back. Now it's 2:00. I want to go back. So I hop in the Jeep. I grab Fritz, of course. I hop in the Jeep. I go back, and it closed at 2. She was gone.
Oh my gosh.
So now for the rest of ever, I have to, in my head, picture this beautiful tote of $1 a skein, or $1 a
Oh, yeah.
hank, because they were all hanks of it. Oh, I know it. So I had everybody on my show that morning. I said, how much? I said, don't tell me how much you think I paid. How much do you think it was worth? Because I showed them all the yarn I got. And they said $300 to $400.
Oh. Oh wow.
And I got it for like $11.
What
Yeah.
isn't that?
Oh.
Just
But of course, I can't let myself be happy with what I got. I got to be mad at the fact that I didn't get it all. I wanted
Right.
all of it.
right.
My brother.
Well,
said,
I
"What
think
the hell
that
are
you
doing
have.
here?"
I think you can make up another song for that. You know, to the tune of "I Could While Away the Hours," conversing with
Oh.
the scholars about
You know
how they
what?
had a
She-
parade.
She was just my brother. She annoyed him, and he doesn't care about yarn, and he knows I have too much yarn. But he was just like
That was kind of.
all the way home. Well, she was an idiot. Yeah,
That was dumb.
right. Well, it's my mother's stuff, and she's 94, and my daughter wants to learn to crochet. Then why is it here? Then why is it here? I was so annoyed. I
Because
did
my
get some-
mother would have wanted me to sell it. That's why.
Your
I did
mother
get
would have.
about 15 crochet hooks for $3.
Nice.
Your mother would have wanted me to have it.
Right?
There you go. That's right.
Your mother would understand that I should have this.
Have you
do,
been
do
to
you
Upstitch,
know that
Mommy?
Do you know that I instruct people on
Right.
crocheting?
Do you know
So-
who I am?
There you go. And do you know my dog? It's
Right.
not Toto.
This is Fritzy. He gets what he wants.
Right. He's Fritzy. He's not Toto.
Upstitch.
There's a place in Albany called Upstitch where the people donate their yarns. They're
What?
like a crafting place.
Where?
And on Saturdays they're open for a few hours. And I bought these $70 skeins of silk yarns for $8.
No, where?
Oh,
I must
where
have
in
the
Albany?
must have
You
the
can you
address.
you can purchase them throughout the week and they'll save them, but they're only open for like 4 hours.
Oh,
on
that sounds so
Saturday.
fun.
That is podcast.
Is
that's
it
not the map.
Downtown Albany?
I think I rode by it.
I was
It's,
told
it
that.
looks like it's on like a regular street with houses, like somebody's house
Oh.
got moved into it. 350 New Scotland Ave.
All right, New
Yep,
Scotland
I was-
isn't bad.
I went
Oh.
by that just recently.
New Scotland Ave isn't bad.
Yeah, Saturdays from 1 to 4.
That's Route 20, isn't it? New Scotland Ave is Route 20.
Oh, I drive by trees and rocks.
New
I
Scotland
don't know
runs
that.
into Washington. I think.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Washington is 20. Yeah. Because Washington Ave Extension goes by Crossgates Mall.
Did anybody hear the news that is such an outrage that I could probably have a conniption?
Does it have to do with Albany or the world?
It does have to do with Albany somewhat. I heard that Kathy Sheehan is one of Kamala's friends.
She's our,
Yeah.
is she our lieutenant governor or
No,
Kathy
she's-
Hochul?
Kathy Hochul is our
No,
governor?
That's the governor. I said.
I thought
She
Kathy
did some other
Sheehan.
things on
I
Saturday.
thought she retired from politics. No, Kathy Sheehan didn't.
She's the mayor.
Oh, come
I
on.
could swear she.
She did.
Hmm.
Maybe
That's
she's getting a
beautiful
promotion
stuff.
with
I
that.
know.
Maybe that's what's happening.
I check usually every week or every 2 weeks to see if they've gotten anything new that came in.
Bamboo for $3.
I don't know how many of these there are on that one.
And Kathy Sheehan was conservative.
You're out of your mind. You don't know. what
No, I
conservative
used
is.
to know her.
You don't know what
Because you can keep on
conservative
going
is.
until.
Six.
Okay,
Oh,
six,
believe me,
six
I
of light
do.
green.
But I could swear that Kathy Sheehan was conservative. That
Okay.
is so odd.
All right.
It's one of my
It is
biggest
very
issues.
odd.
with
You
going.
wouldn't think such a thing,
The only thing
because
that's going to save me is it's
you
Albany.
apparently don't watch
'Cause I
news
don't
or
look.
anything.
I don't
I
watch
watch a
news.
lot. I promise.
I
Oh,
do
she
not.
knows.
I refuse to watch news.
No.
I won't watch mainstream media.
You don't want to watch Fox News?
I don't
I
want to
do.
watch
I don't know.
anything. I don't want to watch anything. I just don't. I don't
And
even
I
watch.
guess how I don't.
I
want
watch local
It is
news because I like Steve
ridiculous.
Caparizzo.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, the pet
I
connection.
hear you.
Yeah, I like Steve Caparizzo. Other than that, I worked for a news channel for 25 years and I
Well, I
wouldn't
can
watch
see
it.
why you don't want to watch it.
I wouldn't watch it. And I was on air for 10 of those years. I
It's the
wouldn't watch it.
information, not, here's our opinion.
Not my
figure out
opinion,
the-
exactly. I don't
It's
want
not
to.
supposed to be a
Yeah.
stinking soap opera.
Yeah, I don't.
Right, I hear you.
I don't want.
Don't get me tethered up.
We will not.
Try not to get derailed.
We will not. We will not rattle that cage.
I don't know what happened. I thought we were on yarn sales.
Right? I don't know what.
Yeah, what happened?
I was more excited that there's 6 of these baby bamboo cakes right there.
That bamboo yarn is so soft.
That's
Oh, it
beautiful.
is.
Look at that soft. It's almost like a sea foam.
Oh, yeah.
It's
My
the
daughter
thing
made
that
a.
Look at me, I'm just playing with your phone.
No,
And then
it's
let's go here and let's go here.
fine.
And who knows what the heck I'm buying
She's
on
put
your
the
phone.
charges all on my card and pick it up on
Hit the card.
Saturday.
Hit the card. He'll pick it up Saturday. We'll see you then.
There was no yarn.
Gotta get a U-Haul truck.
No yarn at Gupto's on Saturday.
You gotta
no.
get a
No.
U-Haul.
Flea
Oh,
market.
I missed. I keep.
There was nothing.
I
Good.
was out of the area.
But I did.
I was in Schoharie.
I did find A beautiful bag.
She's not who I was thinking of, so.
Yes, I know it. I know that, Kathy.
Who do
I like
think?
that,
Who did I think
Guptals.
was,
Yeah.
They do it twice a year, right? May and September.
Yep.
Yeah, but they also got ice cream right behind them.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Cash only
And
ice
roller
cream.
skating.
I know.
I used to roller skate there so much.
Yeah, I know.
Was that Rollerama? No, Rollerama
No.
was in Schenectady.
That's
Right?
Guptals.
Guptals.
So there's Guptals, then there was the Warnerville one, which obviously was out by me because I grew up in Schoharie. And that was about the size of, oh, I don't know, that room.
Wow. You
So
guys
when we
really
got it-
mingled, didn't
And
ya?
what was the one in Clifton Park? That was Rollerama. Yeah, that was Rollerama. That's where Job Lots is now.
Isn't the one in Schenectady Skateland or something?
Yeah, it was something else, but it's Skateland now.
Hmm.
I'm surprised they're still open. They do still smell like feet, though. Come on, am I right? You know I'm
I
right.
think all roller rinks do.
They smell like feet.
I haven't been to any in New York. I used to go when I was a youngin' in Florida.
Did they smell like feet?
No.
Well,
I just about lived at the roller rink.
hi, honey.
hello there.
Hello.
How
Hello.
you doing?
Oh, we used to go to roller rink every weekend.
That
Did you?
looks
Do you guys roller
good.
skate?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, no, no.
Let's see how much you got done, Brianna.
Well, I bought this the other day.
That's
Oh,
so cute.
That's pretty.
Oh wow.
Those are just doubles. You can totally do. That looks like half doubles into doubles,
And
right?
how much did you pay for that?
$20.
Yeah, they're
That is adorable.
That is
It is
really nice job.
I can show you how to make that.
Now you gotta make 3 sell them to make your money back.
Right.
So let me see what you did with what you're doing there, because you went down to
I
real
needed
small.
the pattern of the book, so I didn't have the book. So I
Right,
couldn't do a lot
right.
of it.
You only got that far.
Yeah.
How are you doing? Ooh, that's pretty
I
colors.
was almost done with the other one,
Yeah.
and it didn't fit me.
Oh,
But that looks good. I mean, you went from a mile high to down to thread almost. So
right.
that's really good.
Oh my
Brianna.
goodness, I
Wow.
love that, and that color's perfect on you. I love that.
Oh wow, that's
Nice.
Really pretty. Yeah.
Nice, nice, nice. Must be their teacher.
Now you sounded like.
I'm
Drea.
sorry,
You
but-
sounded like Drea.
I am tired and punchy, so you guys are just gonna have to excuse me.
I'm tired and punchy too. Can you tell?
Yeah, I think this is gonna work, and then I'll just go up over.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's already looking good.
we got this. We got this.
Uh-huh.
This is my stash busting. I was working on this, which is a puff stitch, which is really, it's so easy, and it really looks pretty.
Gas puff stitch. I've never used it.
Oh, it's so easy. You just go in.
Oh yes, no, I do need to know, cause the flowers for the little letos that I saw the other day was puff stitches, and I was like, we're just gonna pause there. I don't really need to learn that just yet.
So easy. They are yarn eaters, though.
Oh,
So make
theft in the first degree.
yeah, make sure you have a lot of yarn.
Luckily, it's only the little flowers do the puff stitches.
That's. I love this.
Now, were
didn't
you
show them
doing
this.
that with a pattern, or you just know how to do it?
I started with a pattern.
Not
Now I
pretty.
know how to do it.
It is pretty. Like the colors too.
I've taken other patterns that I find, and then I just adjust them to what I like better.
Oh, cool.
So you're very adept. Wow, I love it. That's great.
Makes it easier. My nephew's taking all the patterns now because he wants to learn.
That's cool.
Yeah, so don't.
Did you
break up
start
the-
something in your family with crocheting? Or did you tell me your mom did it first?
My mom started first, yeah, and then I picked it up because I wanted to fix that sweater, and then I taught my sister,
Cool.
and now my nephew's learning.
I'm telling
How
you,
old's your
you love
nephew?
Tunisian.
He is 10.
Very. Kathy Marchone is who I was thinking of.
Okay.
At least
So
it wasn't
I-
2
I
o'clock in
wanted
the
to
morning.
know-
you
Driving
know.
me nuts.
Free
I
inspiration.
want to acknowledge you for you saying that Kathy, she is.
Well, I'm not
I
gonna do
wasn't
that
paying
here.
attention. Stitch there.
Got them
I
mixed
don't
up.
think I did.
You reminded me of the other place. That
How's
I know
school
you-
going, girls?
Good.
Good. That great, huh?
I want you to know that your cat conversations kept me going all week long. They've kept my family so happy.
Aw.
Aw.
We've been studying the subject since learning about it.
Okay, I can't remember, so you have to go to.
It was 3 weeks ago, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Was I?
I went
That
I
was
went to
hilarious.
Ogdensburg for work last week. So I had nothing to do. It's a little tiny town with almost nothing. They had a yarn sale store and the store was closed every day I was free and off work. And I was like, this is the bane of my existence. I went and took a picture and sent to
So
my family
close.
in front of the sign of the store I never got to visit.
With a sad face. I can't get in.
I'm gonna go back to work there next week, so I will probably not be here next week. I'll be up in this little
Well, at least you warn us this time.
tiny. I know I don't have anybody's number.
Not just ditching us like, hey, whatever.
And you weren't here last week.
But he said he's working, and there's
No.
the difference. Okay.
Well, whatever.
They don't feed you up there.
Oh no. You know what I've heard in other towns?
You just say they
And-
do or they don't.
They don't.
I want one here, but I don't think we have enough. They do yarn crawls.
I'm sorry.
Really?
What is this?
Right? It's like a bar crawl, only it's yarn stores, but we don't have enough of them around
I was gonna say, what
to do. Right. I mean, I know of one in Saratoga.
I think I'm
Oh,
getting
it's
an
that one.
education now or something.
Where was it? Broadway? They've got some nice stuff.
Where is it?
The one on Broadway.
Oh,
They have
Common
healthy
Thread.
supplies also.
Are they expensive?
Common Thread, yes.
Oh.
It's Saratoga.
Yeah.
That's all you have to say is it's in Saratoga. Yes, that's where I got this yarn,
Well,
and it's 100% acrylic yarn.
They'll wind it for you.
would you go as far as Altamont?
Yeah,
There's one out there.
yeah, and there's one in Schenectady. But by the time you do all the traveling, you're not crawling anymore. You're commuting. You need to crawl,
And probably ready to kill each other.
right?
Like, you go in the store and who's going to get to that ball of yarn first?
Right.
Oh God! Do you ever go to?
I
any
am
of
joking.
those, the day after Thanksgiving.
Oh,
I
Friday.
went once.
Go where?
I went once to Black Friday.
Black Friday sales.
It was
Oh.
terrifying. And you know what? You
In
don't even
Joann's or?
anywhere.
Joanne has Black Friday sales.
Yes. That's when you buy your sewing machine.
I love how you just perk up like, "Ooh, wait, what?"
I got it.
And they don't have
I
crowds.
did. Joann's had
Did you get in a lot of trouble when you were in the service?
1
I think you
pound
did.
on sale for
No, I rolled with an iron
$8.99.
fist.
But if you bought more than 10, you could then get them
I
for
threatened anyone and everyone.
$6.83.
Okay.
I bought every color they had.
I got a pound of green yesterday at the Salvation
So
Army
you
for
must have
$1.
went in at
Nice.
It's in the car.
what, an E5 or E6 or something? What?
Oh, I just worked my butt off and just moved up in ranks.
A friend of ours works at the thrift store in
I left at
Cambridge,
E6.
and he said
Oh,
there's
nice mitten.
it's big.
Really nice.
I love it. Oh, that is beautiful.
yeah.
That's a nice mitten though.
That's beautiful.
It's a honker.
But you still don't
Is
have
your
that
thumb-
one-armed friend though.
You need a big old handed one arm friend.
Yeah, big person.
Wear a pair of gloves underneath.
There it is.
Are we
he said
talking
there
about the
was
guinea pig
yarn? He said there was yarn at the thrift store. So his daughter says, "You're supposed to save it for Sue. What
Right.
color was it?" I don't know what color it is. Who cares?
Everybody
I said,
cares.
Everybody cares.
Yeah.
I don't care what color it is. Save it for me.
Yeah.
They're only open Friday and Saturday.
Why don't people understand our yarn addiction and just help us?
They might.
Just why don't they just enable us?
Good God, I don't know if I like that or not.
My brother, you
I
got
love it.
enough yarn, and then he
I
yells
think
at the
it's
woman.
beautiful.
Thank you. I did do a pair of pink ones, little small pink ones. I just wanted to do it, see if I could do it.
And you know what? You could turn around and
I
stuff
wasn't gonna
that.
say it.
If you don't
It's
like the
been on my
mitten,
head since
okay?
somebody said
So you
something
don't
else
like
earlier.
that mitten.
What?
I
Stuff
get asked
it,
almost
make
every
it
day.
into a,
By my
Put it
mother, it's
in
like,
your-
have you found a yarn mama yet?
Right?
God.
I was like, I don't know, I'm working on
Christmas
it.
Oh,
No,
we're working on it.
Still haven't
Make
found
it
anywhere
look
to
like
submit
it's a,
applications.
Oh, no, where did you get that
Desert
pattern? That is just so
plants
darn
and
cute.
the
cactus.
Oh, this? The green
cactus.
I was
Stuff it'll look like a
British
cactus,
pattern my
put it in
mom
a
found
pot.
that I had to convert,
A
and then I
red one?
combined with another one. This lady who
Yeah,
puts light
slam
bulbs in
it
the
in.
eyes.
Sunburn.
I changed it because I didn't like
Sunburn.
the pointiness of the hat. They make
Yes,
really
finger.
long points and they look like weird things.
You're
Uh-huh.
too critical
But-
of yourself. You're
I made it. If you want it, I can
and
easily.
that makes it.
No,
fun.
it's okay. I'm
I-
just curious because I've never seen anything like that. It's just so darn cute.
It's a PDF. It's in
I want
PDF.
red
bleh.
mittens.
I have it in a
PDF?
Word setup, but all I can do is
Okay.
turn it to PDF real quick.
Okay.
I said to
No,
him,
I
it
would-
almost looks
I
like an
wouldn't-
imkin. Like from that book I have, the little imkins.
Uh-huh.
It looks
Somebody
like
said it
one
looks like one of the sand people from
of
Star Wars.
Oh, the same.
Yes, it does.
Ugh. I'm tired of Star Wars. Sorry.
I've only watched the original 3 when they first came
The
out.
teddy bear one
That's
is
three.
like, I'm done.
3 more.
Yeah, and that was
Oh,
it. I was
The
done.
holiday special though.
No,
They
I've
made
never
something worse
watched
than that.
another. Once we found out who was Luke's father, I'm done. I'm alright.
It's like, okay.
Luke.
I am your father.
How was that impression?
Talk about a dysfunctional family.
Right?
Imagine what you could write as the synopsis for the movie.
Good.
An estranged father tries to reunite with his children.
I like that. I like
Yo,
how you said
Dad.
it, too. I like the calm demeanor. I think that's.
I like Yoda.
Yoda's a cutie.
Little creepy green guy.
Here I am
Those
saying
are-
he's a
those are
cutie.
two
She's a
very
little creepy
different-
green guy.
They made a Yoda bop it. That thing is so fun.
Oh.
It's like twist it, you twist his head, bop it, push down his head, pull it, pull his feet.
This sounds like a torture training.
Right?
But it's like,
No worse than Stretch Armstrong.
I dated a boy who looked like him.
Nope.
He was a sweet boy.
That look like Stretch Armstrong?
He looked like Stretch Armstrong.
So wait, I'm getting the picture.
What
in my-
part of the United States?
No.
Huh?
Was it in the United
California.
States? California. Yeah, that makes sense.
At least he didn't look like a Ken doll.
He probably
is that
went
book
to
full
some
of pocketbooks?
beauty parlor and he had
Is that
himself
a whole
fixed
book
up.
of
Man, it's like
pocketbooks or
Stretch
a whole bunch of different things?
He
A
was
whole bunch
a
of
sweet
different
boy.
things.
Oh,
But he was a friend. I viewed him as a friend too much.
Nice.
Date him more.
Yeah,
Hey,
see,
how's your
now,
car?
put him in the friend
I haven't
category.
gotten to see it yet because I just got
Oh,
home.
wow.
So anyway, getting back to the store in
Very
Saratoga,
nice.
Doreen is the owner, and she's very nice once you get over the who are you and why are you in my store?
I went
Am-
there once.
am
and
I
you're
wrong?
Right. You're right.
Who are you and why are you in my store? What do you know about yarn? And once you let her know you know what you're talking about, then she's the sweetest.
Welcome to my
They
store.
also have crochet classes there every Wednesday. However, and the reason I don't go anymore is because she literally taught me nothing. I was just paying her $15 to sit in that building and crochet for 2 hours. So, because she, like, the woman didn't even acknowledge I was there because I came in with stuff and I didn't really have a question. You know what I'm saying? I didn't really have a question for her. So she wasn't offering me a pattern or offering to show me anything new or any. So I was like, okay, I'm not paying you $15 when I could sit home for free, not use the gas, and crochet just like I'm doing.
I'm looking to meet as many crochet people as I can meet.
Well, that's really what I was
I'm
trying.
so starved for crochet people to be around.
I was really looking for those other people that shared my thing, but nah.
She ain't one of
What did I
them.
just do?
No.
I did.
I could spend that $15 on my drink from Dunkin'.
There you go.
There's one little group. I think I mentioned it to you last week or the other week. I almost went there instead of this one. It's a little bit north of Saratoga, in one of the little bars. They get together and they call it Sip and Bitch. Or Stitch and Bitch.
Stitch and Bitch.
Stitch and
Stitch and
Bitch.
bitch.
That actually sounds fun.
Yeah.
Bar selling?
Where'd you find it? I might have to just look into it. Oh, unless it's on a Tuesday, then forget it.
They do it like once a
I
month.
can't show up to the library because I'm on it.
Well, the Stillwater Library does it once every 4 weeks, and I'm like, I can't remember which week it was.
It was this
Was it this way? See, I can't
Thursday. Last Thursday. It
I
was
can't remember
Thursday.
any of that stuff. Yeah, so it's like the 4th Thursday of the month. Well, what if it's a 5-week month and then it throws everything off and I can't do it? So I started my own. That's when I started.
If somebody
this one.
doesn't do something every single week, I just can't even
Exactly.
remember when it is or anything.
Exactly my point.
Thank you for doing this every week.
Yeah, you're welcome. Although today I could have napped instead. I'm just putting that out there. But I'm here.
And you say the same thing in the morning, but literally just got up.
This morning I did. I was up at 8 and my show starts at 8:30 and I was like, ooh, here we go. And I had a guest who was lovely.
Who was there this morning?
Bridget from the Queen's Crochet.
Mm-hmm.
She has a brain like mine.
Well, that must have been an interesting conversation.
It really it really was.
I missed a few, and I really apologize for that. But if you could see me sitting in my living room listening to you, I'm just sitting there laughing the whole time.
Yeah. And that's the fun part. But this woman, she does things like she won't just look at a pine cone and say, oh, it's a pine cone. She'll look at a pine cone and be like, oh, what can I make with that? What can I do with that? What could that be? And it's really cool to meet someone whose brain works the same way as mine, because then they understand why I'm exhausted, because I can't just take a walk, because my brain is constantly saying, what else could that be? What else could I, And it was a really cool conversation with her because she thinks the same way. So, and she makes purses and bags and, oh my.
And where is she from, may I ask?
She's just above Florida or just above Georgia in South Carolina.
Oh, cool.
Yep.
The only thing I don't like about using really big hooks is in crochet it leaves loopy stuff sometimes behind.
Yep.
But is that charming or is it
the gap, right?
just annoying?
Yeah. Well, it depends. That's why with amigurumi I have to use a smaller stitch and a smaller hook, or you can see the stuffing. That's why I'm patiently doing single crochet on this. My brain is like, why aren't you double crocheting? Because if I'm going to put stuffing in here, I don't want it to show.
So that last Afghan that I crocheted, I just gave that to a lifelong friend, and I made it for him.
Oh, nice.
Thank you. But the funny thing is, he was sitting next to me down at Chrissy's, and I said, can you tell me what color your living room is? And he goes, what living room? And I didn't get it. And I said, your living room. What color is your living room? And he goes, what living room? I must have done that like 5 times before I got it, right? So then I said to him, and this is where my brain does not quite function properly. So then I said to him, well then, can you tell me what color your bedroom is?
Nope.
No, he's going on and on. Well, I've got dark colored wainscoting walls, and my dresser is wood. It's dark wood. He's going on everything but what the Afghan would go on, right? Finally, I said to him, I really hate getting kind of personal, but what color is the comforter on your bed? He gives me this look like, how
What
dare
the,
you
right?
ask such a question?
What the?
But he did tell me it was navy blue.
And you said he was a lifelong friend?
Yes, Mary. So anyway, he finally got it. I said, I kind of like to make you an Afghan.
Oh, that's
Once in a
nice.
while, I'll just pick somebody out and make an Afghan. So
That's cool.
yeah. So I handed it to
My
him
brain
yesterday,
thinks now.
and he fell in love with it. I was
Oh, that's
so
sweet.
happy. But he's sitting there and goes, my mom could his mom is in her 90s and she's in
Well,
a
yeah.
nursing home.
Mhm.
And he goes, oh, my mom would love this. And I said, then give it to her.
Right?
You know?
Right?
You'd let me give it to her? And he said, you said this was for me. And I said, you can give it to your mom if you want.
Oh, that's
And
cool.
then, because he loved that Afghan, I said, well, what color would your mom like?
Oh, there you go. Make her own.
And that's where this one's going.
That's cool. By the way, I almost brought the Addy today, but
Oh.
I need to customize the table it's on because I'm bringing the little one.
Mm-hmm.
So I need to cut the round hole in the table. And then I will bring it. Which is a
You know what? I
Yes.
bet those guinea pigs are spies.
guinea pig.
Guinea hens.
Yes.
I don't know. No, they make too much noise.
They're the decoys.
They're decoys.
The guinea hens are the distraction for the guinea pigs that are running amok in your
They're
yard
gonna
you don't
invade.
see
You know,
yet.
Yeah.
you know what I think
How about
is
the
really
woodchuck?
funny?
Woodchucks.
They wandered a mile away to get away from Sharon.
That's it. That's it.
They're like, we'll take our
And
chances.
the pigs are coming.
Guinea pigs
You
scream.
could start a farm,
Yeah.
Susan.
Ugh.
My sister had to have one and they just scream.
No, thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, so did it just turn 4 o'clock?
I don't know, my phone's up
Yes.
It did. Alright. I am going to depart. And I will
I was
not
gonna
see
say,
you
I don't
next
feel
week.
so good.
We're going away for the week.
there. Good for you.
Oh,
I
nice.
hope you have
We're
fun.
off too.
Yeah, I do.
I'm
hope
gonna
you
go
have fun.
find a yarn shop in Cape Cod.
Oh man.
I'm afraid.
Oh, you gotta pick
Oh.
between the days
Oh.
That sounds pricey.
First of all,
Yeah.
I love Cape Cod. Second of all, that sounds like a lot of fun.
My
Look for a
husband,
thrift store too. Imagine the
Yeah.
fun stuff you'd get there.
my husband said, "Are you planning on bringing yarn?" I said, "Yes." He said, "Do you think we have enough room in the car?" I said, "Leave your stuff home."
Leave your stuff
Take
home
out
and
the
leave
spare
your stuff home.
tire. Put it in where the spare tire goes. You won't need it.
I
So
said,
if he leaves his suitcase home, there should be room.
Yeah.
Right?
I said, "Give one of those things that go on the top of the car."
So Luna, if you want to get the guinea hen, get her phone number.
Right?
I am hoping to be cleared to drive again next week. So
Oh,
Oh,
good.
really?
yeah.
All right.
What, were you drunk or something?
Well, we all have
Too
our
much
moments.
crocheting.
I wish this was turned too much crocheting. I got burned at work.
Oh
Oh.
dear.
Well, that stinks. Probably literally the smell of skin burning.
Well, you said Hayes Road. If I just come up to Hayes Road and steal a guinea hen, nobody should
Take it.
Just
nobody
take
should get too
it.
aggressive with me.
Just take it. she
Take her.
said.
Does anybody, do any other neighbors have guinea hens?
No.
We should ask that question
Yeah.
before.
He'll be taking the wrong one.
It's all farms
I went
up
up
there.
and down a couple houses and asked. No, not ours, not ours. I said, I'm lying.
Fibbers, I call fibbers, the lot of
Yeah.
you.
Nope.
Gotcha.
Help yourself.
Drive down with your little.
Nothing worse than
cat that
having
you're gonna
cats or any kind of animal dropped off near your house. and nobody
We have
finds it.
cats all the time on our
I
road.
know, yeah.
Yeah.
And then they end up getting hit by a car.
Yep.
Cause the
No, they
creeps-
end up in my house because I feed them.
Well, they think that cats are self-sustaining. A
Yeah.
farmer can use them.
Mm,
No, get your pet fixed so that they don't make the next generation.
exactly.
The farmer has enough cats.
Well, there is
And
that
if they
thing.
don't, they'll get some.
You also.
That
Oh,
animal
have
Take
a
care of yourself.
great time at the
Thank you
gate.
very much.
And what are you doing, going
Up
for
on
this
Route
next
40.
week?
We're leaving Friday
place
Good
called
for you.
Animal League.
and coming
And
back
It's a woman that really cares about animals and
Friday,
She
Saturday,
does
Sunday,
a
Monday,
lot.
Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. 10
Nice.
days.
It's
So are you?
very
Did you rent a house?
Yes. Yes.
Nice.
All our family
Yeah.
goes.
Which town?
Oh, that's
Born,
so
neutering and that kind of
nice.
stuff.
Yeah.
Well,
That's
if
a
you
very
go to
good
the beach,
price.
grab me a shell, please.
I will.
Thank you.
Gosh, are there any shells left?
Yeah, there
There
should
are.
be. There should be.
All
Can
right.
you, could you please get 2 shells?
I will get you.
Thank you.
No,
Bring a whole
what?
We'll get a
They're
whole bag of
mine.
shells. Have
all
a
the
good
shells.
week, everybody.
You
Take
too.
care.
Take
Bye-bye.
care. Those shells might
You are
get
freaking funny.
No,
can't, they're
look,
mine.
They're all mine. Every shell on Cape Cod is mine now. I dibs them. Oh, I haven't been to Cape Cod in about 20 years.
Oh, me either.
Never
Wow.
been there.
I was at Cape Cod with a woman that was coming down with Alzheimer's, and that was really.
Interesting, I'm
Very
sure.
I do
It
have
wasn't interesting. It was very.
Sad.
Yeah, it was,
Do you have you been to up to Provincetown, up to P-Town?
I was just
The
about to tell you a
dancing police
story.
officer.
A dancing police
Yeah, he
officer?
was there for about, I want to say 30 years. Middle of town, and he was directing traffic and whistle blowing and he was like 80 and still doing it.
Oh my gosh.
I love P-Town.
The
There's
last
so
time
much.
I was there was about 15 years ago, and my daughter took me there for my birthday, and we got a hotel outside,
Mm-hmm.
And it was just after the season ended. I think the hotel cost all 15, or excuse me, $50.
$50
for the night.
because the season's over. Yeah.
Right. So
Yeah.
anyway, so she takes me into Provincetown, and we had places we wanted to go, like the taffy shops,
Mhm.
especially.
Sure.
So unfortunately, I was about 100 pounds overweight when we did that. My back hurt really bad. So we go from the parking lot out on the wharf into the middle of town, and by that time I could barely walk.
Mm-hmm.
And
I
said
can
to
picture
her,
right where you're talking about. Yep.
and there's benches out in the front
Yeah.
of all the stores. So
Yeah.
my daughter said, why don't you stay here? I'll run up to Adam's pharmacy and I'll get you some Tylenol and then I'll come back. Well, meanwhile, here I had to go to ladies' room, so I ran over to another
Mm-hmm.
street, and something happened when I was there. I can't remember what it was now, but anyway, I come back, and aren't there a man and a woman sitting in my spot where my daughter left me? So I said to them, can I sit just on the very end of this
Right.
bench,
Can I
please?
say, yeah.
So I'm hearing the guy say to his wife, he goes,
Different radio.
you left your pain medication in the hotel room. What are we gonna do? She was having the same problem I was.
Okay.
So they're sitting there, and finally I spoke up and I said, look, my daughter's just coming back from Adam's pharmacy with a bunch of nice fresh Tylenol
Yeah.
that you can open the bottle before
Right.
I even touch it. They got up and ran like a couple of jackrabbits.
Well,
I was just sitting there going, well, I just offered some
what did I
freaking
do?
Tylenol, right?
Yeah.
So anyway, my daughter comes back and I told her what happened, and she goes, you just scare the crap out of people.
Stop talking to people.
Yes!
Well,
Oh, I
what
love
they,
Providence
What they
Town.
heard was, what's that drug that?
Drugs.
Yeah.
What's the drug that?
I don't know how you can
Fentanyl.
mistake
Fentanyl.
Tylenol
That's-
for anything else, but anyway.
Yeah, that's
but
what
just
they
the way
heard.
they
Just-
ran was hilarious. I was just cracking up laughing.
That is
I think
funny.
people were walking by like, what is that woman
Right,
sitting
what
here
is-
all by herself? just
Laughing.
laughing.
Well, it's P-Town. They won't care.
Right.
I love Providence.
Oh, me too. I gotta tell you though, when when we first started going, I was 12 years old, and my mom and dad would take us there every summer, right? Well, my dad was kind of pretty.
Ah.
And we'd walk by this one bar right at the end of the wharf there.
Yeah.
And one day, some guy came out and he started making a pass at him, and my father took him out.
Oh, jeez.
We were
A
nearly.
simple no thank you would be fine.
Yes, it would have been.
No, I love P-Town. So here's a good story. Here we go. So my mother took my sister, my daughter, and I to Cape Cod for the weekend. So we were at one of those hotels where your sliding door was right on the beach. Okay, so here we are, my sister Linda and I having a blast, this and that. Amanda's playing on the sandcastles. And I say to my sister, I went running across the room and I said, Linda, take my picture. And I thought the slider was open.
Oh,
Oh no!
I'm sorry, did you say something? So I thought,
It
Or
was
you
a
knew what
sudden
it was
loss,
like to be a
sudden
bird.
loss of oxygen.
this was, and it was the screen door.
Oh,
So
no.
I went through it, took the screen door with me. Oh, it gets so better. About from here to that bookshelf away from our room was a man proposing to a woman on a blanket, and I landed right smack dab at the edge of their blanket. I was mortified.
I'll bet she'll never
How
forget that
can you
proposal.
girls
Oh.
concentrate over there?
It was, are you kidding
Emily?
me? So that
How
was
can
our
you
big,
concentrate?
I still to
Oh,
this
okay.
day have a picture of Amanda laying on the bed
I
laughing
was saying,
so
how can
hard.
you concentrate? But now I know. Okay.
Oh, that was
So,
awesome.
On my honeymoon, we stayed in Camp Truro in North Truro. We can't the camping grounds in North Truro. I forget what the name of them were, but anyway.
In what
So
country?
and we stayed in a tent. So the following morning, I hear sand outside, just like falling on the ground, and I'm like, "That's an odd noise." I gotta go
Yeah.
and see what that. So I peek out the door, and there's this little 2-year-old there, and he's picking up sand and sifting it down through his fingers, right? He's squatted there in front of. So I said, well, good morning, and he says to me, I throw sand at people all the time.
Oh,
He did.
oh no!
So
You'll only do
years
it once to
later-
me.
Yes. So years, and his dad came right out of his camper and right over, grabbed him, and I got a picture of both of them. And years later, I was like, did that really happen?
Right? It's
my-
one of those memories.
Yes. Well, my daughter handed me a slew of pictures when I moved, and I'm going through the pictures. I'm like, oh my God, I was right.
There it is.
There's that little kid squatted there, grabbing handfuls of sand.
That's
up.
funny.
And then I got a picture of him in his dad's arms, and I'm like,
Aw.
I guess my memory was correct. He was so darn cute. He was a little blonde thing.
Yeah, he would have thrown sand once.
Well, I thought it was funny. My husband did not.
Yeah, exactly. Well, sand in a tent is the worst.
Oh yeah.
This is coming out exactly how I pictured it.
So
I will
many
fold it up.
That is gonna be so
That's
pretty.
gonna be cool, right?
It is,
Yeah.
yeah.
Now, are you gonna go around the top and then back into the middle again? To
I
have it-
believe so, because I want to make a face in here.
Oh,
Because I want him
That's
to. Of
really
course, I'm going to
cool.
take something pretty
are
and
you
make him.
making all that up?
Yeah, I came in here and I'm like, I'm not quite sure how I'm going to do this, but we're going to figure this out.
Nice job.
So we'll see. We shall see what happens. Well, I'm doing that.
I hope I make these.
The kid will be in college. You better make them the color of their school color so she can wear it to graduation. Here, honey, these were for when you were born, but wear them on your
Well,
wedding
the worst
day.
part about it is I don't even know who the kid is.
Well, there you go. Wedding day, so blue.
There you go.
Do you have kids?
Do I?
Yeah.
Yes, I have my daughter.
That's right.
And she mentions her. name a
I
lot, so-
love my daughter. Yeah, so that what happened was I hated pregnancy. It was horrible. It was horrible. And then she came out perfect and I look, oh, okay, good. Fix that to never happen again. So that was it.
Oh.
No, my sister was quite the opposite of me. She loved being pregnant. She'd do it a million times. No, I had stretch marks on my stretch marks and I threw up from the minute I started right to the delivery table. I'm like, no.
Yeah, when my husband met,
No
when
more.
we met, I said, do you like kids? And he said, yes, and I plan on having 10.
Yeah,
We had 2.
then you better plan on having them yourself. So good luck with that. No. And even my daughter's kind of like, hey, that was fun. Look how perfect he is. Let's not do that again.
And your daughter did it too?
Well, she didn't fix it yet, but she's not keen to jump right into that again. That's for sure.
It is a really cool experience after the child is
Mm.
born.
And they say, oh, you forget. No. Mm-mm.
Oh, no.
Mm-mm. I didn't forget a thing. And that was 35 years ago.
And
They
forgive
were
me, my
really
brain
pushing
is
that
not
don't
working
do
right
drugs
now. I
thing
should have
around.
known you had a daughter.
No, take the drugs.
Oh, yeah. Are you kidding me?
What's
What
that?
do I do next?
They were really pushing the natural.
All right,
child
where are you,
birth.
honey?
Don't take drugs. Don't take the drugs.
Oh,
Take the
that's
drugs.
looking so pretty.
Let me
With
see.
my first, I did an epidural, and with the second,
Let
I
me
did
see.
not.
Oh, they just
Oh,
flapped
that
out.
looks
You're
great.
carrying one.
Phenomenal.
Let me see
Go
where.
ahead.
What row are you on? Do you know?
No, I'm talking
I think so.
drugs.
All right, so you want to do the exact same thing all the way through row 5.
Yeah, for my daughter,
just
they
gonna keep
started
repeating
out
it 3
giving
more
me
times.
Demerol.
Okay.
Drugs.
Yeah, so they're the
I
ones
love
that
it.
got you onto drugs in the first place.
Oh, are you kidding me? That epidural, I'm like, yes, please. And anything else that goes with it, thank you very much.
I want the
Well,
drugs,
my
not the
niece got an
drugs.
epidural from a. She was an aide and she did something to her back, and so they gave her an epidural. She got migraines and everything
Ugh.
else. from
Well, I had, this was before I had my surgery, so I have scoliosis. So my curve in my
Oh, wow.
lower back was 72 degrees. So when they put my epidural in, only half,
They missed.
it went here.
Oh.
So only this half of my body was numb, and my doctor's yelling at me, "You can't feel that." I'm like, "Oh, yeah. Come here, let's trade places and see who feels what, sweetheart." Because yeah, so it didn't work.
Wow.
Oh.
Yeah, that was fun.
That reminds me of my niece Janet. When
Is
she
this
had-
clicking bothering you?
Not at all.
How about now? Okay.
It's one thing I learned in the Navy. Never admit to something that bothers you.
Oh,
Oh, I've
Touche.
heard that.
Oh, like my kids learned, don't admit when you need to use the bathroom.
When I used to teach to the kids. It's like, here's what you do. This is the best life lesson I'll give you for the Navy. Never tell anybody what actually bothers you. Grit your teeth and bear it, and find something that doesn't bother you at all, and tell them that it does.
oh, brilliant,
Right. That is good.
brilliant.
You'll never really actually get annoyed, and then they stop looking for buttons to push because
Mm-hmm.
they think they already got it.
Mm-hmm.
But when you
Also,
act
never
so
volunteer.
Yeah.
Never volunteer what bothers you.
So
Yeah.
when you act so calm, they think that they're pushing your buttons. Come on.
Mhm.
You think you're kidding.
I
Oh no, you
try.
gotta get frustrated at the other part.
absolutely.
I told them I hated the nickname Tony,
Oh, okay.
and
Mhm.
then every time they called me Tony, I would just act really upset, and then maybe punch a couple of them.
Maybe.
Okay, so you were
But
reacting,
the things that actually bothered me, you just don't let them
yeah,
tell.
so
Right.
you diverted their attention. It was deflection, right?
Yeah.
Oh, so I didn't tell you guys. Speaking of teaching, you did just mention that.
Oh,
Shenandoah School called me to substitute.
that's
So
not theirs, is it?
my
No,
mhm.
that's
no,
Hoosick Valley.
no, Hoosick Valley hasn't called me back.
Oh,
So I don't know if I can do both
they're
schools.
saving graces.
I know. I'm like, well, because I called them and I said, listen, Shen called me to substitute, and I don't know if I can do both schools, so I'm gonna, unless I hear from you guys, I'm gonna go ahead and say yes to Shen. Shen is only 15 minutes from my house, so that won't be too bad. I just would have preferred Hoosick Valley because it's a smaller school. Shen has 5 elementary schools.
Shed is a
It's huge. It's just
like
this
a
massive.
college campus.
It really is.
It's really.
So you're only doing the younger grades, though, right?
Well, I don't know that Shen knows that, but they'll know it tomorrow.
Oh.
I'm certainly not going to Shen High School. Well, hello.
How
Did you
are
like
you?
her hair?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Hi.
How was soccer?
It was not fun.
No.
She didn't let me out until later.
Well, that's what sports are supposed to be.
No, that's how sports are. So.
So
get
when's your
used
first
to
game?
it.
Oh, we already had our first game.
And how'd you do?
Oh, we won 3-0.
Nice.
All right.
And then we tied our second game, and our third game we won 7-0.
And what
Congratulations.
position do you play?
Forward.
Nice.
Offense.
We
Nice.
do.
My sisters used to be the 2 on the team. They're only 11 months apart. So they were like almost like twins, and they would put them together in the front line, both as forwards on offense. So
I can't believe Mr. Maya actually wants me to do play.
what play are they doing?
Wizard of Oz.
Oh,
I
yeah.
cannot. I
Already?
actually cannot.
Are you gonna be the good witch?
I no.
Oh, the
I'm
better
not
part.
doing. I don't want to do it.
You don't want to do it?
The Wicked
Yeah,
Witch is
I already
fun, though.
have soccer. I have
But
2 soccer
she's got the
programs
blonde
under.
hair.
Oh,
Modified and HVA.
Wig.
alright.
And then on top of that is homework. And I don't like homework. I'm like, I have so much homework to do today, and after this,
There
I have
actually is.
gymnastics.
I literally have my regular soccer, this, and then I have
HVA soccer, and then I have to do homework. But my mom is one of the coaches, so she has to stay later, and she has to get there over there early. So
Wow.
I have
I have
30 minutes to eat
this
and get
many
ready for my
pages.
soccer game after this.
Jared,
And
I
is
have
your
this
brother-
many
After
pages.
Is your mother one of those coaches
Yeah.
that believes that you should turn around and be at a game all the time?
Well, I have to go because my mom already signed me up for it,
Right.
and we barely have enough players now because Thomas quit after he joined Modified.
So it's a co-ed team?
Yeah,
That's dumb.
I know. I hate Thomas. I don't like Thomas either.
I hate Thomas, she says.
You know the tech thing? The thing in tech where we had to take a picture of ourselves?
I
Yeah.
love kids.
Thomas,
What are you
Thomas
two up
takes a
to
picture.
over there?
And he goes,
We're listening to these
Listen,
two.
I
They're
just want to know why we hate
crazy.
Thomas.
Right?
He looks so dumb.
Why do we hate Thomas? Poor
Thomas
Thomas.
is mean. What are you
Oh.
listening to? Give me that.
Well,
I
mean
never liked
people, I
to
don't
read
like,
this.
right? Well, you're already
Well,
on that list.
every little boy likes Thomas.
Well, because he's mean.
No, Thomas the train.
Oh.
Give me
Yeah, we do call him Thomas the Train
Oh.
and Train Tracks because
Okay.
he has braces.
He got his braces
Oh
off.
The
no!
best you can come
What?
up with?
No, he got his braces off, so now he keeps calling me brace face, metal mouth, train tracks, and titanium teeth, and it's annoying.
Wow,
Okay,
but
those are
Tight
Oh,
squeeze.
you know
but
what?
you called him that first, right?
He's got a crush on you.
dating
No,
Kyla.
he's dating Kyla, but Kyla doesn't like him.
Oh yeah, no. She's gonna break up
The
with him.
drama.
Mm-hmm.
I know.
Wait, he's dating
They were
who?
listening
Kyla.
to us.
You
Kyla's
said-
a pretty name.
You
But she
said I
doesn't
need to
like-
watch
I love
Grey's
Kyla.
Anatomy.
You don't.
There
She's
it
kind of fake though.
This is the reason I come here.
Right?
So is I.
This is exciting.
No big deal.
Yeah,
I
people
love
keep
middle
asking me
school
if you hate Ivy. I'm like, no.
Oh, why are you saying no?
Okay.
Because
well,
I'm not trying to make conflict.
Stamp
Stop,
those bras
stop.
back then.
Oh, that was a
saying
big
no.
thing.
And then I'd get in trouble if I
What
hit
even
that.
happened?
Of course, I didn't need to wear
None of
one
your
in middle
business,
school, so
please.
it didn't matter.
Okay.
Oh, that was a big thing if they were brave enough to come up and do that.
You?
No.
So wait a minute. Who do you hate and why?
Ivy.
Why do you not like
She
it?
you
talks
got the
about.
camera
So
going?
she was my.
I
best
know, that's
friend.
Oh yeah, she talks about us behind her back.
She talks
Ah.
about us both behind our backs.
This is good
She talks
stuff.
about you too. She thinks you're really annoying, Brie.
Oh
Oh, I
no.
thought you meant me.
Ivy.
Oh, Ivy.
Ivy, poison ivy.
She hasn't really said
They
anything
should
about you,
sing that
Jaya.
song.
She hasn't said anything about
Yeah,
me.
she
That's
likes
good.
me. She
You
likes
don't
me.
know it.
Yeah, I don't know why
I
though.
do.
She likes me.
I
She's
don't
like,
think we should get involved.
So Emily, we got a
Let me get
song.
paid on
for
my
you.
girl.
We're
Sing
supposed to be
to Ivy.
bystanders.
Dang it.
We're
Hold on.
supposed to only sneak up
Sing
and
the
do this
song
without
for-
them
Dang
knowing.
it. No, I can't give them. I
What?
can't give them. What's the word I'm looking at? Fuel for the fire.
There you go.
Advice.
Well,
Yeah.
they could sing.
Ivy needs to behave.
She talks
Oh, there's
about
also
Julia.
the
She
Holly
says
and
that
the Ivy.
Julia's
That's a
really
Christmas
mean
song.
and
That was a
oh, wait,
pretty
we're
oh
doing
yeah, Christmas songs.
Holly and the Ivy. See, are you any?
Oh yeah, I'm doing
quiet?
band of course too. So.
Are you in chorus?
Yeah.
Are you
doing
practicing
live?
already for your
Yeah.
Christmas? Yeah.
I didn't know.
We learned one song.
What?
It feels like Christmas.
But you guys don't
The
really.
Well, no,
song
the
feels
Muppet,
like Christmas,
you know,
or is
the
that the
Mu-
name of the song?
That's the name of the song. It's like it's like you know the Muppets. Like they sing that song.
Love the Muppets.
The Muppets.
It ain't easy.
I
being
like the
green.
Muppets cartoon, but I don't like seeing them at the stores.
Miss Piggy is my idol.
One of my
I
one
like
of my
Kermit.
dad's friends,
Yeah, Kermit's
her
my
husband
favorite.
did an excellent Miss Piggy.
I used to. I can't anymore.
There's a cartoon. Kermit
Also,
was looking
Liam
at
keeps
Big
telling
Bird.
everyone that I
He's
have a
like,
crush
"Did you
on
just
him."
call me
So now I
Kermit?"
hate Liam.
I don't hate Liam. I love Liam.
I'm just.
Wait, what about Fozzie Bear? Nobody loves Fozzie Bear
I
anymore.
love Fuzzy Bear.
I liked Animal. He was a
Oh,
riot.
he was
Uh,
a hoot.
The two old guys, the hecklers.
Yeah, that's my brother. Both of
I'm
them.
getting them better and better now.
Both of them are out. Burp, 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 burp. Burp, burp, burp. Uh-oh, what? What? Is there something about to hurt me?
Garnish
Oh.
Ranch.
Total change.
God.
I
Jeff
didn't put
Dunham.
enough yarn.
Love Jeff Dunham.
Oh, me
He's
too.
coming to.
Oh, I like him. Yeah.
He's coming to Albany.
That's not very nice.
He is.
Yeah,
What
but
is
it's
that?
$81
Oh wait, I have
a
enough
ticket.
yarn.
What is that?
I love that. It's $81 a ticket. Yeah, cool.
It's a bib.
That
It's
is gonna be
backwards. It's
really
backwards.
nice. How can you tell?
It's a cape.
Oh, that reminds me. I have to. Oh, by the way, girls, your school did not call me to substitute. Shenandoah did. So I'm going there.
Wait.
I know. Apparently, my girls
Who else
aren't
is
going to the
who else do we
office.
know that's going to Shem right now?
Apparently, my girls didn't go to the office and do a sit-down strike.
Don't do any 7th grade classes.
Don't do any 7th grade classes, please. For the
And
love of God.
Shen? No, I'm
So
only
what,
doing
is that gonna
elementary
be
school.
Oh, thank God.
Thank God.
Thank God.
Is that gonna be a
Why, you
sweater?
don't-
Why is God
Maybe not.
sure
I
that
don't
opens
think
up?
so.
We don't know
Pretty sure it
anyone
comes
who
with a
goes
story.
But maybe.
to that place.
No.
No, we're too good for them.
That
Yeah.
Shen
Shen?
is huge.
Well, 7th grade, they're busy
Oh no,
trying to prove
I
they're
think
not
I
little
think Olivia
kids.
goes
Right.
there too.
I hated driving school bus for that group.
I didn't like 7th.
I really want
8th,
to egg Aaliyah's
Great.
house.
Me too.
I didn't look up the story.
no, I
I
know.
saw
You're
a
gonna
snippet
egg
on
his
it the other day.
Not her mom.
I'm
There
one.
was
Dad's
this
house.
school
Yeah.
bus
Yeah.
that
I want to egg her room.
Did you do that squat?
No, I just want to
a guy
egg.
got
I
on
just
with
want
a
to egg her
gun
room.
and hijacked it.
Oh,
And
yeah,
it
just
was an
egg her
elementary
room.
school
Yeah,
bus
just
with
because
tons
her
of elementary
parents are
kids.
nice people.
And they bothered
It's
him
just-
with
it's just
so
her.
many questions that after 6 minutes of
And
asking him,
break her.
is his
I
gun
don't like her
real?
so much. I
Why
hate
is he
her.
there? Why is he making
Stop
these
it.
They make
extra?
rumors about
He
me,
made the
bro.
bus driver stop the bus and
Let me
him
off.
Crazy.
She has
He
created
went
a
down.
bad influence on me.
That's really
Too.
funny.
Does it
I love
remember that old
Yeah.
story, Ransom of
She
Red
has-
Chief?
That
Yep.
was all of her.
No.
Oh, it was
Yeah.
the cutest
Oh,
thing.
It's no
It's
heavy
all her
story.
fault.
All her fault.
It was actually something we had
Her
to
fault.
read for
Not
English in school.
Not yours.
Yeah,
She
and
also-
why would she tell that before? You know?
But apparently, I don't know who it was,
'Cause, like,
abducted
she told
this little
Calvin,
boy,
like, a
and
year
they were
before.
so sick of him they gave him back.
Oh, that was Return of
Calvin
After
and
Dark.
Isaac.
There's a commercial on right now where someone calls the father and says, I have your son for ransom. And the father's like, which one? And he tells him, and he's like, listen, I'll give you the 20 grand, just keep him for a couple days. He's like, no, that's not how it works. He goes, yeah, just keep him for a couple days.
Oh my gosh.
I don't even know what the commercial is for either. Isn't that funny? No clue.
So Drea, your mother is also a pianist too?
See, she's as multi-talented as you. Or vice versa. However that's supposed to be said. I did thank your parents at the fair for you.
I love my parents,
Yes, I do
especially
too.
my mom.
I do too because they
Just-
gave us you.
I love my mom.
I love my dad and my mom.
My dad's alright.
Mommy's all
My
right.
mom's alright.
I think
Daddy's
they
all
learned your
right.
deflecting. I think she
My
learned your
parents
My
are
dad
deflecting
doesn't understand me.
Well, you're a girl.
My mom doesn't.
I know.
My mom
He tries
doesn't
to make things
understand me,
better,
and
but
my
he
dad
makes things
doesn't stick
worse.
around enough to even know me. So
He offered me a blanket last
You
night whenever I
started
was
off
sweating.
Right. Think of something else.
He offered you a blanket. for
my
that?
dad called me
Last
at
night whenever I was
10:30.
sweating.
At night?
Yeah.
Oh.
He called me. He was like, "Hey, I was just checking up to make sure you're okay." Like, I'm sleeping. I'm not okay now. You woke me up.
Now I'm awake. Well, maybe he had a busy day and it's the only
He had a
time.
busy day.
Okay.
Buying
So,
iPhone
how about them
15s.
Yankees?
Yeah.
So Kathy, you gonna make it to the breakfast?
What was
Sunday?
he doing?
hope
He
to.
bought an iPhone 15.
Yeah,
Oh,
hoping
nice.
to talk to him.
The parish
tomorrow.
picnic is on Sunday,
Cool.
Does he
guys.
live
Good to
with
see
you?
you there.
Where's that?
The south site in
College.
Spiegeltown.
Nah, if he-
I don't know where Spiegeltown is.
Well,
Down
That's
40.
My parents are divorced.
Oh,
anyways,
okay.
Just
we're having like a lunch, I think,
works
or like
a
a dinner.
lot.
There
So
on Saturday,
yeah.
and my mom's baking cookies. Well, no,
That's the
she's
first
making
place my daughter got
apple
carded.
and I'm baking cookies.
Oh, I
Yum.
have a pie at home.
You
Forgot about
do?
that.
Yeah, well, I'm having
I mean,
tacos.
I forgot. I
That's all
didn't
know.
know. I forgot to make cookies because of my schedule. But don't blame me.
So here's a little hack. If you guys are missing, and this is probably a little peek into my craziness, but if you're missing fried dough, like I didn't get any at the fair, take a flour tortilla, put egg wash on it, heat up the oil, and drop it in the pan, and it goes.
It does.
Yes, I just had it before I came here, and then you leave it till it's golden brown. Take it out, put on some butter and some powdered sugar, and yeah, you're welcome. That's all I have to say about that. All I have to say about that is I had fried dough before I came here.
You should
And the
do
good
Christmas.
thing
So how
is-
did you find out about that?
I
An
literally don't know. I wanted something to eat. We didn't have any food in the house, so I'm like, all right, let's see. We got eggs, we got bacon, and I got a
You
flour
drop your
tortilla,
and
right?
egg wash.
So I said, I have a flour tortilla. I'm gonna make scrambled eggs, bacon, cheese, and a wrap. Well, then I didn't feel like having the wrap. And then I'm like, I wonder how to make fried dough. And then my brain went, can you use that to make fried dough? So I asked Alexa, and she said, yes, you can. And I did it.
I would
And
just do it. I wouldn't ask anything.
life will never be the same.
I'm
Those are
with
really
you.
good. Yeah, I would just test it out.
Well, I wanted to, I don't know. I ask her everything.
Yeah,
So did
well,
I
my
do.
brother.
I ask her.
I
I even
think
have
she's
her.
a busybody. And
I
I
even
wouldn't have
have-
anything to do with her.
Oh, I even have her in my camper.
It comes
I
from the
love
day
her.
of having Magic 8 Balls.
Those things are fun.
I know.
But there was a cartoon when somebody was asking Alexa something, and the other one goes, "Remember the days when if you didn't know, you just didn't know?"
And you were
Well,
better
yeah,
off.
but now we have computers in our hands, so there's no
Yeah,
need
but
to
they
not
don't
know.
give you. they don't give you the information you ask for.
Yes,
they give you
they
everything
do.
but.
Very rarely.
Now I say,
They'll
Alexa,
give you
what's
the
today's
information you
weather?
ask for plus some more.
Exactly. Well, then you just tell her to stop talking.
Yeah, this
I
is
have her
this
in
is
my
me with
camper.
Alexis.
What was
Shut
I supposed
up
to
right
write for
now.
the text
Shut
that
up.
said 3 things
Just
that
shut
nobody
up.
knows about you?
No, I love my Alexa.
There's nothing that nobody knows about me that I want them to know.
Exactly. So like,
I
what was I
didn't think
supposed
about
That
that.
sounds
I
like
said-
a
I
total
said-
bullshit.
I said I got a bunch of cats. I
I know that about you.
I had
So-
to stop.
So your
I
point,
make maple syrup and my
I
dad
know
owes
that.
me $10.
I
so
did not
your,
know that.
your point
Oh,
is that
so-
Alexa wouldn't know anything that you don't care anybody else knows. Is that your point? That's my
No.
point. I don't care because everybody's like, well, she's listening. Well, I don't care. You want to listen to what I say? Have
Yes,
at
but
it.
she-
Alexa's
but
gonna get bored listening to me. Snow cone, knock that off. Shane, get down.
Snow cone.
Yeah, she looks like she's a white
Angora cat.
no dog.
A dog.
Oh, nice.
Poodle something.
Thanks.
Bichon combo.
3
Where'd
millimeters.
you get her?
My husband
It's
found her.
so actually the
But
way
she's
that these
white,
are patterns
but it looks like
came,
they
they
put a little
said
bit
to
of
use 2
yellow
millimeters.
syrup on
I
her.
just ended up going bigger because
She's got a
I don't
yellow
like the,
spot on her back.
the way the little
We paid over
¿Cómo se
$100
dice
the
esto?
Yeah,
rubber
yeah,
tree
yeah,
all
the little thing
beautiful.
every time that goes in there.
She went
Yeah.
and rolled a deal.
I've got blunt hooks and I still stab
She looked
myself.
gorgeous for like 2 days.
Just like children, right?
A cute little stinker. She had trauma.
Anyway, my point is I don't
Doggy
care.
style.
Alexa helps me more than I need to worry about her. So
Yeah,
And
but
I-
Alexa is on very good terms with our officials. That
good. Then they know I'm not doing anything. Ooh,
I didn't know I'm boring as can be.
mm.
No,
I wonder
they
if I
wanna
could do a
move in with
sunflower
you.
too.
I don't have it on my time
With the orange?
I don't want an Alexa.
Like
They're
if I
actually kind
make
of scary.
Like
Wait,
when
I
you're
don't
done
know.
do a fall one?
Mhm.
Remember we used to watch a
Do the
movie.
center
Why
brown.
who is that
Exactly.
Alexa? Like, why would you want
Well,
Alexa?
You know, it's been
So if I do
hours
the
trying to
center
remember who the actor
This
is.
kid has
Now it's
And then I can do it
iPad,
like this, right? And then at the
Oh,
end,
An
I
iPad,
everything-
iPad kid.
an iPad,
Yeah,
a
you can.
phone,
Right?
Absolutely.
Then at the end, I could do the pedal.
She's an
an
iPad kid.
iPod.
We're gonna have
A TV.
Yeah,
She has a
you are
TV in
kids
her
are
room.
right. How?
about
She
50.
has a TV.
You have an
in her
Well,
room.
they
iPad that
sell them a
automatic-
good roll for 50
If you have an
cents
iPad,
each.
it automatically makes you an
You
iPad
never
kid.
know.
I actually use my iPad
Oh,
for
you have an
that.
iPad? No,
You
I
never
don't.
know.
I really don't.
She does.
I buy
Twilight
things
Zone.
because
She's
you
an
never
MP3
know.
player.
MP3 player.
This
I
is
have
why
an
I don't
iPad.
go to
Look at this. Look at this home
like
button.
Joanne's or anything without a project.
I like home buttons.
Yeah.
Oh
I
no,
don't
I
like
can't walk in
I don't
Hobby
like the
Lobby.
swipe
It's
up.
not safe.
Oh,
Swipe
me
or no
either.
swiping?
I love Hobby Lobby.
It's
Swiping,
bad
no
when they know you.
swiping.
It's just not safe.
Slip
Swipe
knot.
or no swiping. Swipe or no
I'm making a
swiping.
bag.
We're about to
I'm
get
gonna make a bag.
today.
I'm
As soon as you walk into the
It's
You're
just
pulling
gonna
the
be like
sorry,
circles.
Karen, she's here.
making this.
She's here.
Or
Clear that
like,
aisle.
or it's gonna be like
Did somebody over
kinda
in the
like a,
fabric section?
or this could be like a shirt or something.
Oh, try it out.
For a
Really
while, mine was
desperately
the
wants to go to
quilling
your
section.
house.
When?
I don't.
Oh.
You're the one that literally asked.
Lori desperately wants to go to your house.
You should come over to Drea.
I literally.
So excited for tacos. I really can't think of
Me
anything
too. I
else.
want tacos.
I'm
I
having
don't want
tacos
you to go.
tonight.
I'm not
to
getting
Dre's, 'cause
tacos
If you go to
tonight.
Dre's,
I
then
have
I
no idea
have to
what
go
I
over
need
there.
So
Can
my
you bring
point-
in tacos
there
for me?
with me.
Sure,
and Drea.
I'll eat one for you.
Okay.
Okay. So
Then
I
you're a
got
snitch.
Instacart today.
How am I a snitch?
You're a
Right?
huge snitch.
So I order stuff, all
What I
sorts of
didn't know.
stuff. So
Okay.
in
You're
one
a
bag,
snitch, Bree.
We got
When I
out
snitch,
one
I'm
bag.
got
a
a play
snitch.
practice and
Watermelon.
you went up to my mom and you said,
A
"And
dozen
you almost got a
eggs.
strike today." Exactly what you said.
2 loaves of
That was
bread,
2 years ago. That wasn't a Jungle Book.
in one bag, and a quart of milk.
Change.
And first of all, in one paper bag, so you know when you pick it
What's
up,
the
it's
last
coming
one?
out.
Stop talking.
And
Who
second
did
of all,
this?
who
What's
puts
the last
watermelon in with eggs and bread?
Stop.
Who
Oh,
did that?
about
The
that little thing that
person
you
who
told
did
me
my
at me
groceries, so
before
I'm
you
gonna
told your
need to
mom
make a
about
little
Haley.
phone call. Well, they send you a
Sit
thing.
there.
How'd we do? I'll tell you how you
Well,
did.
I
did it.
think
Let me show you my
I think we
smashed
need
bread.
to-
Let me show you.
I was
Last time I
scared.
did that, the watermelon fell out the
No, you
bottom,
should've.
smashed. But the good thing is, if you tell them there's a problem with any of the
Well, I
products, they
wanted
instantly
to.
credit you back.
You should've.
They don't ask questions.
Why are you
Where is
It's
this?
still-
It's
at?
Instacart. It's an app on my phone.
You asked
I
me
don't go to
last time
grocery
you
stores.
switched, and I told you. Why are you mad?
That's another.
You don't need
Oh, I want that, and I want this, and I'll make those, and I'll do that, and I don't. No, I'll buy 4 bags of lettuce and be like, what the heck did I want that for?
I'm glad to
That's
hear
your
somebody
salad
else
diet.
does that too.
Yeah, for 4 days, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna eat good, and I'm gonna have yogurt, and I'm gonna have
Yeah, I
spinach,
hear you.
and I'm gonna have a banana, and then the spinach gets slimy and the banana gets brown and I go to Dunkin'. That's how my life goes.
It's nuts.
Going to Dunkin'.
And Fritzy said.
Fritzy.
I did though.
He's-
And I know that
You should get him whipped cream on your ego.
It wasn't
Did I
on
tell you guys he
purpose.
got stung by a bee?
I've seen it.
You
It's
did?
not
Yeah, he did.
He got stung by a bee. Poor little
Out his
pitiful.
paw.
Poor little pitiful self. So when we went back to camp, a bee flew by him and he lost
You
his
told me
mind.
that it wasn't.
Jumps up in my lap all shaking. I'm like, honey, it's okay.
You're all mad at.
He's scared, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
My dog chases after bees. He eats bees.
What happened?
well, that he tried. He used to. Why? There were a lot of them.
I just took out a wasp nest the size,
Yeah, my
double the
dog
size of my
eats
head.
and flies.
She asked
What'd you do with
Anything that flies.
I
She
just
wants
tore
to
it
make
down.
it.
My chicken tried to
my
follow
lawn
me
care
down
people were
here.
Like, we can't go by there.
My
It's
chicken
already
just
stung
follows
us
me
twice.
around.
Oh wow.
She's really cute. I love my chicken.
Yes,
Is
it
it,
is.
what
Just
kind of
spray
chicken
down.
is she? A
Right here, look.
giddy
Look, I
head?
just offer yours.
What?
Is she a giddy head?
No, she's just a regular chicken, like a laying chicken. She just
And do you know that they
A white
eat?
chicken or a red chicken?
she's like a dark red.
Ooh,
She's a Rhode Island red.
Yeah. And
Do
then we
you
have
know
new
that
babies.
That's about all I know
Ticks.
about chickens.
Oh,
Huh?
They love ticks.
they do.
eat ticks.
Yeah, they like mealworms too, the dried ones.
Mhm.
We buy them at
I
Tractor
have a
Supply.
friend who bought a
Are you
bunch
done?
of chickens and turkeys, and he named one of the turkeys Preston.
My chicken's name is Rose.
Oh.
Her name is Rose. The other one's name was Chili Pepper, but she
Mine is
died.
Nugget.
Aw,
Mine's dinner.
eat too many chili.
Mine's dinner.
Hey, my chicken rotisserie,
Catch
my
a
chicken
story.
rotisserie, she died. She was like gutted almost.
You have a chicken named Rotisserie?
Yeah,
My
and
nugget
barbecue
got-
chicken wing.
And another one named Chicken Wing?
I had
Barbecue chicken
Florence
wing.
Henderson.
Chicken wing.
It was barbecue.
I had Reba McInflyer.
Ah,
I had I had Nugget, and then I had
that's why Alexis doesn't listen to you. She says, "Oh,
She
she's gonna
listens.
whack ya."
My sister's nickname is Nugget, so we couldn't use Nugget.
Nugget.
I got dinner, Cluck Norris,
Cluck
Like Norris?
Nice.
Senor Platano,
Oh,
original recipe.
So, do you have a rabbit named Hassenpfeffer?
That's
I
crazy.
need to.
Oh my gosh.
you need a rabbit?
I got sweet tea. She's
Nice.
a good one. She's a good one.
Oh.
How many do you have?
I have 14.
14, and you know all their names.
Not all of them. Some of them have just come up and they're like getting their personalities, and as they get one, I give them a name.
Nice.
How do you know they identify by that name?
Because I identify them by dinner.
Right. You identify by this, or you really are dinner. So,
Dinner's avoided it over the many years. She was not
Dinner.
a nice chicken.
Alive at 5 was my favorite.
Oh, that was my favorite.
I was
movie.
surprised that she
Can
was
I
still
just
alive at
go-
5 when I got home every day, so I named her Alive at 5. And then one day she wasn't. So, that happened.
Stitch it here.
You broke
This
him.
is all the yarn I have left. I can't make sleeves.
Yep.
I don't think you'll be able to
Yeah,
stitch
then
it
one day
together
she
on both
wasn't.
sides.
Poor
With
thing.
that amount.
Her and Nugget.
I can stitch it.
Well, I had a cat that I
You should
named
use like a
Rooster.
different color for the sleeve. Oh, that looks so good with different colored sleeves.
Well, he was like John Wayne and
Oh,
Mr.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Codberg.
Yeah. My dad
Like a
loved John
yellow
Wayne.
sleeve and a pink sleeve.
Mhm.
That would require me to buy yarn, Drea.
Well, that sucks for you.
You could just come to my house and take some. I have.
What
plenty.
size?
Ooh, are you gonna
These
kidnap
Chinese
us
got
now?
yarn.
What color? What?
Are you gonna kidnap them?
Yeah, you
White,
should
pink,
kidnap me
and
to your
yellow.
house.
Sure, I'll kidnap you and feed you tacos and give you yarn. That
Yeah.
would really not be bad,
I'm
would
gonna
it?
say if this is an option, I've seen that wall of yarn.
Take me.
Just open the trunk. There's no.
Right?
There's no need.
I'll climb in. It's fine. I'll just climb in. I know this is annoying me. I'm surprised it's not annoying you.
I think that's why it doesn't annoy me, because I see it's bothering you.
I'm like,
You've
where
taken-
can I put
You've
this?
taken all the
that it's
annoyance
not...
from me.
Where can I set this that it's not
Just throw some salt on it.
like Ah!
Trick shot.
See, you did that. You baited me for that. No, I can't do that. That's annoying. See, one annoyance to another. I'll pick that up when I'm done.
You can go to Chrissy's.
It doesn't.
Yeah,
Here you go. Put it on this.
It doesn't take a lot to annoy me. No, that's
now.
alright. I'm good.
I can't.
I'm almost to
I
the
have to
top
eat dinner.
anyhow.
Ew.
And then I have to go to a soccer game.
Ew.
Yeah, I
That's
think I'm
not
not
you.
gonna go around
You
the
would
back.
you.
I'm gonna connect it to the top.
Goodbye.
That's what I'm gonna do. Is that one of those tension rings?
No, this
It's
is
just
just
a
a ring.
spider.
Just a spider.
Is that your birthstone?
No, I wish. Mine is.
No, I
it's
wish.
Peridot.
It is peridot because August is my birthday.
Oh.
That's why I was gonna be like, when's your birthday?
No, I'm a
I
Gemini.
hate my birthstone.
Oh,
I hate the color
sweetheart
purple. I hate the color purple.
Mine
so
is
much.
light
Is that
blue.
Pull
February?
my hair
Yeah,
back.
I hate the color
Right?
purple so much.
Pull my
I wish I had a
hat
blue birthstone.
Pull
I have
my
a
Any
hair
other
back.
birthstone.
I
got a
love
blue
purple.
birthstone.
I have so much purple in my
I
life.
hate
it's
my
kind of
birthstone so
ridiculous.
much.
I got a blue birthstone.
What is this? What did purple do to you, though?
I
Right?
don't
Drea.
like purple.
Drea.
Is
I
it a
got
specific?
blue. I got a blue.
Are you aquamarine?
Too.
Amanda's March,
No.
so that she's aquamarine.
I got a blue.
Don't talk to me.
Okay.
Oh,
Fine, then I'm eating your taco.
I wasn't talking to you.
That is
Oh.
the name of the chick,
I was
right?
talking to Mary.
I wasn't talking to you.
I swear it isn't.
I swear I still want to talk.
I swear I want those tacos.
Oh. Yep, I woke up
Call
this
the
morning
police.
and
She won't kidnap me.
She
She
won't
refuses.
take me. All right, so now I'm going to attach this to the top row.
Okay. Are you doing it tight?
Yeah,
Ooh, that sounds dirty.
I think that's what I'm gonna do. Look, and that way it won't.
I better go
Right?
home.
Yes.
No, you're being a bad
That's
influence
how-
on me.
I don't
Yeah,
need
well, this
to
already
be
has
bad
that
influence
natural
on
property.
anybody,
Mhm.
but they're bringing out
Yeah, I
all
think
the.
They're
It'll
We're
get
gonna
what's
try
better.
terrible is
this.
when somebody gives you a
We're
feeder
gonna
line
try
Yeah.
this.
and you've promised to behave.
Right.
Oh, that reminds me. I have to go back behind this shop and save. There's a couple display things back there I need to take.
Another couple?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. One of them might actually just make it to my house because I might be able to use it for my yarn, but the other one can go to the fairgrounds.
Nice.
I'm making something very
Hey,
interesting.
All they had to do was tell me once that if they're back there,
I'm here.
take
How
them.
are you doing?
Okie
I want to
doke.
go to
I
Christmas.
don't like this. The
On
texture
red?
of
That's
the yarn.
it.
I do.
Yeah, this is gonna work.
It's very
It's
bulky.
gonna work.
I know.
Oh, I blanked out where I was. There we go.
I think I need to put, if this is going to be for a lady, I need to put some girly colors in it too.
No, you don't.
No, you don't.
No?
No.
Mhm.
No.
Straight from the horse's mouth.
Better than the other end. I'm just saying.
Right.
I grew up on a farm. It's better than the other end. Oh yeah, look how
Oh
it's
my
gonna come.
gosh, you are quick.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, that's gonna be exactly how I had it in my brain.
We're going
So,
to Chrissy's.
Would you say that we're a good
You should bring
influ-
me to Chrissy's.
I will
with
bring
you.
you to Chrissy's.
Yeah.
Us on
Do
the
I have
kids?
money?
No.
Are you serious? Do you think that I have money? Yes.
I think not.
$20.
I can't wait till tomorrow morning when I ask everybody what they thought of this.
I want to hear
It's
this.
$4.42.
What
I
makes
what
me
happens next with Lily.
what makes me really mad is I can't see the comments once
my
we're
mom
not live
works.
anymore, so they're gone.
Oh.
I know, I can't see what everybody's saying, even though
Yeah,
I
can't see it
check
from here.
even though I check that I want the live replay, I don't know how to get it. So I don't
My mom
know.
will let us go. She'll let
You
us-
know, you can't get the comments to go back up. You're
No.
live.
I can't,
Your mom will let us
and it's
go.
very upsetting.
Is that what live replay
And
is
that's
supposed to
because we didn't
No,
learn.
it's just supposed to replay the live.
Oh.
What
But I
happened
want
at
to
the
see
live.
my comments. It only shows you comments that happen after, like if someone rewatches it.
Mm-hmm.
So if you got the live replay, why don't you just go to the last 5 minutes and pause and read all the messages?
Well, you're brilliant. Why don't you become my IT director? Because I need help with that. By the way, speaking of IT,
Is yard included?
Is yarn
I will
included?
pay you in yarn. I will pay you in yarn. So I'm trying to do a website,
Okay.
and
Do you
boy,
already have?
I do. You want to see it?
Okay.
Where's your phone? I show you.
Let me put this.
Oh, show ya. Oh,
I will show you my website. So what it is, it's Fortunate Creations events, and I bring the party to you.
Oh.
So, yeah. So if you go to Google and just type in Fortunate Creations events, it should come up somewhere above the fold, we would hope.
And did you already? You did an event already,
Event or
right?
events?
Your first event.
Events. Saturday is my first one.
Oh, you didn't do it yet.
Saturday's my first one.
Okay.
Intuition events. This one?
Yeah, there it is. So right now I'm using AI pictures and I'm still working on it so that random picture doesn't belong there. But if you scroll up, let me bring the party to you, and then it shows you. So I'll host the party, or I will send you a party in a box if you want to host
Okay.
it yourself. Or I can do a Zoom party.
Okay.
And then there's all
I
the
think
different
the party
crafts.
at the
What
box
platform do
would
you
be
use, or
really
did you make this
funny.
yourself?
No, it's something square or so. It should say at the bottom of it, powered by something.
Did you pay for the premium part?
Yes.
Powered by
Okay, so it's
Squarespace.
Squarespace.
Okay, Squarespace is easy to deal with.
It is. Oof, I'm learning a lot. Let me tell. I'm gonna tell you what. I'm learning a lot. So what I want it to do is, as you click on the parties that are featured, I want it to take you to that party and tell you all about it.
Okay.
So if you go to my main page, scroll up. Keep going. Okay,
I hate
click
that
on
song.
I do too.
So that
But she
should
reminded
yeah.
me of it.
Okay.
So, and it's priced per kid, so you have to order the quantity, however many children are in the party.
Price for kid.
Okay.
So, I'm getting there. I've got I've got about 8 of them
I like kids.
loaded in, but it's a slow
Me too.
process.
What is that new
Children.
baby coming?
I would
What's the new
recommend
baby?
shifting this right here.
October,
Yeah.
the day
October.
before
This right to
Halloween.
this right here.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So that
October
way they'll be
30th.
like, well, I read it,
Mhm.
but I didn't see that.
Okay.
Because it's
Yeah,
at the bottom.
isn't it?
See, you're already
online?
helping me.
Yeah, people keep
Yeah.
saying it's a girl in our grade.
I've had to move a lot of things
People keep
whenever I
saying
was
that it's a
selling
girl.
chainmail.
It's not a girl, it's a boy.
And the thing is,
Oh,
I
if
had
you
this
end up
all
talking
done,
to Aiden,
Mhm.
and then I found the way to
tell him
link
that I
them,
hate him.
so I had to take it all down and
You
put it
hate
back up.
everyone.
I did.
So,
I thought you
Trust
meant
me,
Once-
I've gone through it a
Yeah.
lot.
No.
once you
I mean, I
learn,
hate Inley too.
my best advice
What
to
did
anyone
Aiden
is
beat
read
you?
the directions
Oh, he's
first.
quite obnoxious.
Yeah.
You know, don't just jump in and think you can
He's
just do
not
it.
that bad. He's really not that bad compared to a lot of
Never
kids,
read
especially to
directions.
Raymond.
Yeah, with this I
Raymond
really
will
wish I
not
had.
stop yapping
Yeah.
in
Because I
class
was
and
about
talking
5
back to the
hours
teacher.
into this.
So in
Yeah.
Spanish class, literally,
I
the whole
jumped
class
from
we do,
several different
we
sites
just-
trying to build it.
Raymond
and
is yapping and being yelled
it
at
ended
the
up
teacher.
just, I'd
The
have
whole
to just
Spanish class.
do at least the tutorial videos on it.
Yeah, just to get the logistics of
I'm hearing
moving it
you.
around
Yeah,
and
yeah,
loading
yeah.
stuff in. Yeah.
And then Kaden won't stop.
But I will say most of
whistling.
those
I really
sites
stayed
are a
after.
little bit easier
I
once
stayed
you
after
start
with Mr.
paying
Dorman today.
Yeah.
He was just like,
premium prices.
And I pay,
and it was like,
I think it's
It's
like
like-
$20 a month.
So
Okay.
incredibly
So, I mean, it's not
I don't
break
like
the
Who's
bank.
hosting it? What
Nobody likes-
website is hosting
Nobody
it?
likes
Squares,
Squarespace?
Squarespace.
Oh, they're nice.
So, and their customer service
Do you
so
like
far
this
has been
brand?
wonderful.
Cool.
no.
If I get stuck, I just click on live
Not
chat
really.
and they talk me right
I
through
know,
it,
right.
including a link to a video
Everybody
to
wear
show
that?
me exactly what they just
Ever.
showed. So,
Alright, sure, cool.
So what do you actually
Yeah,
need
it
help
is
with it? Or are you just joking around?
I'll put it this way, I will work on it all week. Oh, you won't be here next week. I was gonna say, if I bring my laptop in next week, I'm
And
to the
he's
point,
not fat.
I think it's to the point now where I know what I'm doing, it's just
Gotcha.
tedious,
So
and
what
I,
is
Yeah.
It
It really is.
it's the tedium of,
It's the reason why
removes
most companies
them.
will hire
I
a
mean-
Yeah.
department just to
Yeah,
deal
but-
with it.
I
Or a
wanted to do the
freelancer to
opposite.
say
Yeah.
it's
Yeah, but
like-
it makes you when it's
and
flat.
the thing is, with how many
I mean, it
different
makes you
crafts
look
I'm
flat.
offering, each one has to be applicable,
And fat. I mean, hold it.
you know,
Yeah.
so,
Is Squarespace what you do your
Yes.
purchasing through?
Tiny
it is now.
You're a lot like that when you're actually gonna sleep.
Oh, look at a little baby coming.
There's a
Little
baby.
baby coming.
If I get the yarn.
Where's your 2 bite sleeves?
I would like
There's
to
no
be done
white
with this
here.
by
It
tomorrow.
needs to be gray, yellow, or pink.
How big is
And do
that?
gray. Do gray.
I have no idea.
Are you doing just a lap?
Yeah.
Are you doing just a lap one, or are you
I
doing a
wanna do
full?
the
And then do
yellow
like
side.
a gray
Do a
pocket in
full
front.
I
size.
wanna
Let me see. Hold on.
Although she's in a nursing home, so I'm thinking
That's
it's
Oh, that's
beautiful.
beautiful.
Thank you.
That is
Okay.
really nice.
I'm thinking
Okay.
even a lap robe would be better in a
Okay,
nursing
go on,
home.
go on,
wouldn't
go
it?
on.
You should like
Yep.
steal me.
Yeah,
and
she's
then
sitting in her
bring me-
chair or
Maybe
whatever.
it will be done by
We're
tomorrow.
on a hunt to get stolen.
I'm on a hunt to get stolen by Kim. I'm just gonna climb into her trunk
Yo,
and
you have my email
Oh,
address. Why do you need it
I
again?
think we would
Stolen
all
is
like to be
steal. That's
stolen
stolen,
by
isn't it?
Kim. Get
yeah, and
in
then
line.
no, I'm first. Youngest goes
She's
first.
trying not to leave the normal way today.
Youngest goes first, guys. I'm first.
I'm the youngest.
Well, you didn't ask, so
Well,
I don't care.
I just-
I
I'm
just
going
don't want
first.
to end up
me
on the
after, like,
news.
the 9th time. I was like, great, now there's video of all of us being in this room.
Right?
If you go missing today, every single person you just get a question.
Son of a.
There goes my weekend.
You're like, remember
I
that
just sent
girl who was on
something to
YouTube? And well,
For crochet.com.
Well, I think she might be being
How about
arrested.
50
I'm gonna have to ask that you avoid getting kidnapped within the next week.
right? Please be careful.
I have things to do.
It would be very inconvenient.
There's
for
an
He's
me.
apple
just
pie
getting
in the
back to
fridge.
work.
Cool.
Nice.
Delete them.
Drea, he's just getting back to work, so he really
Oh,
needs
you know what?
to
On
take
second
that.
thought, I don't have to go.
Bro,
Because
I had
the
to carry
Canadian
Declan's
border is
water
so
bottle
cold.
around today. And then whenever I dropped it off for him,
I'm on the same
Raymond
orange
goes-
radar.
Raymond and Aiden, not Aiden
Onto
Lee.
something else.
She's on
Aiden,
the
You know,
Declan's
that's
water
what-
bottle.
I think, in 8th grade.
I
He
don't
goes,
know.
Hi.
Oh,
make your girlfriend bring over your water bottle for you.
We're really not getting
I'm like,
much accomplished.
excuse me,
right
what?
now.
Speak for yourself.
I've got a miniature army here.
I can't
One
concentrate.
of my soldiers
I
was stolen,
can't
but that's okay.
I need yarn.
I think you offered
I
him
need
up to the
pink
enemy.
yarn,
Oh.
this exact shade of pink and yellow one. Yarn,
Listen,
this
they don't
exact
have to
shade
know
of
that.
yellow.
No.
Doing pink sleeve, yellow sleeve, and I need gray yarn,
I
this
got the lines
exact shade
on
of
it.
gray, and I'm gonna make it very
This
pinkish.
is your
I
daughter.
love these projects.
I did not enable any of this. I'm just letting you know.
She did.
Thank you.
Also,
And
I'm taking her to Chrissy's.
I didn't offer to steal them.
You have to, what? You want to take them? Is that what I heard? Two things.
She heard that you want to
Another
kidnap her.
soldier event.
I know. She's like, oh.
I want you to kidnap me.
Oh, I know you do. I get you this weekend, I think.
Hello.
You do?
See?
I don't think you would get me this weekend.
What?
Yeah, I don't think you do.
Why?
Because I have a lot of stuff going on weekends. I have the parish picnic, I have a
She
baby
doesn't have
shower.
time for it.
I have other things
My
too,
social
all over the
calendar.
weekend.
Okay, fine.
Sorry, that's what my mom said.
Whatever.
See what I mean? Do you see what I
You
mean?
can ask my mom. I don't know
How
what
can I
our plans are
concentrate?
because I have a lot of stuff going on this weekend.
Maria, I am taking you though.
You are?
I am. What?
I
I just
will
pulled
only
over.
go.
I got to cheer your sister on.
I will only go if we get to go to Chrissy's too.
You have gymnastics.
I know.
I love doing this in front of everyone. Though. This is
I
I
fun.
was just gonna say that.
We've all pretty much been there, so it's fine.
Let's go.
It's fine.
No, see, you gotta give me Chrissy's for gymnastics. That's
We know all about it. And that's why he's making these.
Aren't they cute?
They are cute.
He's gonna do a whole chess set.
Are you really?
At this point, I have no option.
Whether he
Everybody
knows
the
it or
internet
not,
knows.
he's doing a whole chess set.
That would be pretty awesome.
Whether he likes it or not.
And this is his little trick or treat bag.
That's actually the plant. I love that.
Little plant
So-
fingers.
It's a
Yeah.
little fake plants. I
Oh,
love it.
those are big right now.
Yeah, but Luna, wouldn't it just
We'll
be
just-
easier to make a a checkers set rather than a chess set? Because don't
Yeah,
you
but
think
he
they're
doesn't take
different?
the easy way out. No
Somebody-
Well, I'm
way.
gonna go home.
No way.
Somebody has sent this to us.
No way, man.
It was like a donkey tail, but crocheted.
Oh.
Yeah, it was Aunt Sam.
It was Aunt Sam.
I mean,
I know.
they're really changing my path here.
Oh,
But
good.
this was going to be my next one.
Where is it though? I just grabbed this picture.
Actually, she sent it to me.
The only reason
Oh.
why my stuff isn't like improving.
I was gonna say you haven't had time, but
Yeah.
you know what? Settle in with school.
You
Winter's
guys
coming.
really want this chess set. You're changing what my next thing was
Oh,
supposed
yeah,
to be.
see-
I want it.
Look at this.
Let me see.
Okay.
Oh.
Pretty.
Oh.
That's amazing.
Oh, that's
All
great.
right.
Right?
You know what?
That's
That's the issue. I got too many plans.
Nancy.
All right, so put that in line after the chess set.
Nancy.
If I get the chicken head pattern, I'll give it to you.
Isn't that pretty?
Yeah.
Now, do you knit or crochet also?
I'm sorry, what?
Do you knit or crochet also?
Oh, she's boring.
She's
That's what you got kids for.
No, I don't have time. I have gymnastics and taekwondo.
Yeah,
and-
I would actually have to
And
argue
Chrissy's
that
a
Chrissy's
parent
is
The
way
show
more
for
important.
service, right?
That's why I always had a
Yeah,
two-door.
chauffeurs, right.
I had a two-door
One
car.
door.
The kids never wanted to come with me.
So driving Mrs. Daisy
No, Eddie,
or
I'm
Miss
just open it
Daisy?
immediately.
Miss
then.
Daisy.
I'm driving all of them.
Oh, okay.
And they're driving
Doesn't
you.
matter.
And
Yeah,
then
that's
today, I
right.
have to do that. I have
Just got
science
gymnastics
homework,
for 2 hours.
math
Oh.
homework,
In
Me too.
Latham?
and
No,
English homework.
it's in
Me
half
too.
move now. It's
I
called
have
cartwheels.
18
Oh,
days now.
all right.
They move. It's closer to
I
me,
have a
which is
lot
great,
of math
but
homework
busy,
because I owe
busy.
some stuff.
There was a giant one in Latham.
Yeah, Latham, no, it's too far for me.
Yeah.
Too far.
That's where I worked for too many years. And then there was the one in Saratoga, Stepping
Hey.
Stars. It was more
Patterson.
dance, maybe.
Patterson.
Stepping Stars, yeah, that sounds
Haters.
like
Yeah.
of my
Oh, that was-
dance. Well, thank you all very much.
Thank you.
Hope
See
you
you
guys
girls.
are gonna go snatch up
Bye,
Leslie's
girls.
plans.
Good luck with all that. I love those kids.
Oh, they're great.
I just love them. Yeah, this is coming out. Are we too loud? Are you here to kick us out?
No, I'm a gentleman wants a hiking book, 9.
Oh, he just doesn't want to see us.
Right. He's like, I'm not
I'm
going
not
back
making
there.
faces today.
Psychopaths.
There's scary people.
Have you heard them? I'm not going back there.
Do you know that we have scary people in this library?
Have you been to the Stillwater one? The new one? It's nice, but it's almost too frou-frou.
Sterile.
The library? They built a new one?
Oh yeah, so they
Yeah.
took that old, it was an apartment building,
Yeah, I've been that one.
and they gutted it completely,
oh, I did.
and they made it into, it's quite something.
America fancy.
But it,
I guess
yeah, it's.
That's
it's,
over the bridge life.
Right? Yeah, nobody goes over the bridge.
Nobody from Stillwater knows where Scattercoke is.
Isn't that weird?
It is very
And nobody from
strange.
Scattercoke knows anybody from Stillwater.
Right, well, I do.
I do.
I do, because,
Don't be lying.
oh, you gonna play us a keyboard? Play us chopsticks?
Oh, to do something. I'm from Valley Falls, and I know people from. I don't know. Maybe there's a difference.
Well, I'm from Schoharie, and I don't know anybody.
I know a couple.
I don't know
people
none of
from
you
school
people.
here. Yeah, but what are you doing here then?
Apparently starting a pretty cool club.
Yeah.
I was told when I walked in the door that we are the talk of the library. That everybody loves it,
Oh,
right?
And who told
that's
you that?
wonderful.
Nick's mom. I told myself, I read it, I wrote it down, and then I read it. I read it somewhere. I wrote it down and I read it myself.
Dear diary.
Oh, so
You
she
are
said-
so special. I can't stand it. So please don't come to town anymore.
So I'm trying to see if I feel like going to get those display cases on the way home.
Do you have room in your car?
Oh yeah. Never underestimate the Jeep.
The question is, what's stopping
Nothing actually.
you?
You're right. Good point. The seats are down. It is ready to accept this new.
Because I was just gonna offer. If you don't, we might be able to fit it in the van.
Oh well, thank you. But yeah, no, you wouldn't believe the stuff I can fit in that Jeep.
Oh, I hear you.
I'm telling you, you put the seats down and you got an 8-foot bed.
She's gonna start a moving club.
Good.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, getting my headlight fixed. So that new, what is the name of it?
Chip.
Extreme Automotive. It used to be Haney's. No, it used to be anyway. There's a place in Mechanicville, and he didn't charge me a dime to get my headlight fixed.
Oh,
He
nice.
didn't.
First of
so
all, I
nice.
called because my neighbor works there. I called, and it used to be Kearney's, and I
Oh,
called.
is that Alan?
Yeah.
Is Alan your neighbor?
Yeah, Al's my neighbor. So I called.
He's a cutie pie.
He's adorable. I called them and I said, you know, I'm wondering. I said because I only allow Al to work on my car, and they said just bring it right over. So legit, I pulled in the driveway. They hopped
remember
in,
the
brought it
Italian
right
store?
in. I was there 15 minutes, and he goes, okay, you're all set. I said, all right. I grabbed my purse, and he goes, no, you're all set.
Oh.
And they even pulled out a mouse nest.
Oh.
I know.
Wow.
Yeah, at least I know where they went from the camper to the Jeep. But at least they're not in there while I'm sleeping.
Yeesh.
But he pulls it out. I'm like, I could have gone a long time not seeing that. Just letting you know. I could have been quite all right not seeing that. But yeah, so now I have both my headlights.
It's looking pretty good.
It's getting there.
Here it
That's the
is.
tatty I did a few weeks ago.
Would you like me to
Oh, yeah.
Oh. Now, what is it? What does it go with?
Barbosa.
Nice.
Are you going to the Renaissance Fair?
No, I'm competing New York City Comic Con.
No, I mean, I knew you were going to that. I was just asking if you were going to the Renaissance Fair as well.
No, I don't know.
She can only take so many things by storm and win them all.
This one I've competed twice there so far and haven't won anything.
Well,
You're
they don't know.
kidding me.
I wish.
Mm.
It's one
So
of the top
when
ones
is-
in the country.
When is
so.
Comic-Con?
New York Comic Con is, my daughter gets up here in 3 weeks and we're going down there 3 weeks from Wednesday.
And how long does it last? Is it like a week long?
4 days.
4 days?
Yeah.
And there's competitions?
Yep.
Now, are they any good, or is it, what do you call that? Deck?
It's,
Kind of like the fair, you know, kind of.
oh,
like,
the judges
They're
are very, very well informed of what they're doing and they really look at your stuff.
That's cool. So you know that's better because then you know if you win something, you know that you're someone who's actually not a pro, but someone who knows what they're doing has looked at it, you know?
And
Right,
one of
that
the top
it's not-
cosplayers
Yeah.
out there is going to be the hostess for the show.
Cool.
Cool.
It's like,
Mm.
I was looking at tickets last week and only the last day and one other day was open.
Thursday probably.
You know.
They sell
time
out
is it?
fast.
I believe it's 5.
Is that
It is. Yeah.
Yeah. Why did maybe I turned my alarm off? It's supposed to be going up. Well, I got this done in one.
We've got to figure out
Yeah.
how many knots
Right?
there are in this.
That looks good.
That's
It was
pretty
a
cool.
judge.
Too bad getting this much done.
Very nice.
See, you get it in your head.
Oh, it could be one of those things that you have at the fair. Put it.
Oh,
no,
look at that. That's going
That's
to
a
be
necklace.
really
Oh,
nice.
That was scary.
no, just put your face up.
I could be Bozo.
There you go.
No, from 6 they have the weird collar things and they dance around.
Oh,
You just have to make it out farther.
I just have to
And
not
add
get it
neon lights at the
stuck
edge.
on my head.
And that also looks like a Victorian type.
I could make it
collar.
ruffly like a clown collar.
Yeah.
I want to
That would be
finish this.
scary.
How far do I go?
Yeah.
Oh, it goes up to here.
That's going to be very cute.
Cool. I'm glad it's coming out all right. I just got to figure out how to make the barf in the middle.
The barf?
Yeah, I want it to be a pumpkin barfing yarn barf.
Ah.
It's probably not going to be because it's coming out too pretty and now I don't want to ruin it with the yarn. So I'll just make it a pumpkin to hang on my door.
Oh my gosh.
So I need some green for the leaves.
What color bar?
Oh, I'm just going to
Linda, do
reach
you have
into
a
my
ride
yarn
home?
barf bucket.
Huh?
Would you like a ride home?
Sure.
Okay.
All right, let me...
Finish this now.
Let's see if
All
I
right,
can come up with a
everybody, I'm
different
gonna hang
story.
up. I'm gonna hang up for now. I'll talk to you guys in the morning. Thanks for hanging out with us. Oh my goodness, I sat down too long. Everybody be sure to smash the thummies. Thank you, Marianne. Bye guys. Bye everybody.
Bye.
Bye.